If you're looking for a job in leadership, you only have LinkedIn as your source. Today, even a 5 years experienced guy is applying for a leadership position.
What got you into LinkedIn?
Frustration, recognition, anger, all the negative words you can put. I worked in a company in 2021. I was very angry with the recent increment. I was undervalued for 2 years and one or two tasks was literally considered as impossible, but I'm the one who delivered. I don't know where to get recognition. Last 1 year, my average impressions is nearly 11 million to 15 million. 500 likes per post average and maximum to 5,000.
How long does it take for you to create one piece of content? And give some content creation tips also.
It takes nearly 15 hours for me to create one post. You should be consistent or else the people will forget you. Every week you need to remind them. In the last 9.5 years, I have 35 certifications and I invested nearly 8 lakh rupees in certifications. People need to first trust the content, right? Even anyone can come and blabber anything. There is a guy who recently joined in Siemens. He literally downloaded all of my quality content and he cracked the interview for supply quality engineer. I was touched. I shared that thing with my sister. First time she said to me, I'm really proud of you. I never heard that from my sister.
As an employee, how has LinkedIn helped you? How will it help working professionals? And is there any other way of getting a job without LinkedIn?
In mechanical and automobile domain, they stay in the same company for 5 to 10 years. They don't know how to search the job. They are scared. That guy has the last updated resume 10 years back. Continuous learning is non-negotiable. How to get a job in this current market is the one key area we need to address. The answer is very simple. It will not take a lot of efforts. Only 3 months, 90 days. Within 90 days, if someone has a target of 90 days and asks them to find 5 opportunities, I can make them to get the 5 opportunities.
90 days plus process.
You have seen your vendors, you have worked in MSME, and you have also worked for companies like ZF. And what is the stark differences that you see? Some basic things which could have been done, what are they?
They think quality is a non-value added activity. Most of the quality professionals also thinks that only quality control, the inspection activity is the only part of quality. But that's not the only area of quality. If the company is having this perspective, after 10 to 20 years, they may be in the 1 crore range or they may be out of business. We have a rule in quality 1-10-100. If the issue is identified very early, the impact is very early. If the issue is identified in incoming inspection, we lost $1. If the issue is identified in the finished product, $100. If the issue is identified in the customer end, $1,000. Quality have 4 different pillars.
There is this notion that mechanical engineering is dying. Mechanical engineering, what is the career scope? Because I feel this has to be talked about and it is not talked about enough.
What you are asking a question related to the future of mechanical engineering as well.
This is the first podcast from our side that has a guidance for both working professionals as well as for the entrepreneurs.
And even if one person gets benefited, more than happy.
I promise you, if you are a working professional or a business owner from the manufacturing or core engineering sector, you're in for a treat in this episode. I connected with Mr. Manickavasagam, the guest of today's podcast, a couple of years back. He has over 80,000 followers on LinkedIn and he's one of the top content creators in the globe for all things related to manufacturing, process improvement, and quality management. Now, it's very rare to see manufacturing professionals creating content on the internet. When I met him for the first time, we had a long conversation on the latest happenings in manufacturing, and I also got a lot of insights of his journey of building an audience and a community of people focused on manufacturing. He has had an inspiring journey of 9 years as a professional, coming from a rural middle-class background in Tamil Nadu with not much access to resources. What I found interesting was how he had leveraged the power of social media, especially LinkedIn, to not only share in-depth content on manufacturing, but also to build a strong community of people within manufacturing. In this episode, we go in-depth on all things manufacturing, right from how to effectively use social media to improve your business and career, quality management systems for MSMEs, how to look for a job, the problem with the outdated education system, and much, much more. So there is a little bit for everyone. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and another episode of The Master's Edge. I'm Cibi, partner and co-founder of CNV Engineering. We're an engineering components sourcing and supply chain company where we contract manufacture fasteners, industrial consumables, and engineering components in metals, plastics, and non-ferrous. And we are based out of Coimbatore City, Tamil Nadu, India. I'll leave the link of the website in the description if you're interested to know more on what we do. Over the past decade of working in the corporate sector and running our own businesses, we've had the pleasure of interacting with a diverse range of professionals across domains. This podcast is our way of sharing that knowledge with the world. We hope you get as much value as we had interacting with the guest. Before we start though, it takes a lot of time, effort, and money to organize these episodes. All we ask is that you consider subscribing and share this with at least one person who might get benefited. It greatly motivates us to keep bringing on more such guests. If you find it difficult to watch the entire episode in one go, do bookmark this episode and watch it later as per your convenience. I'll leave the timestamps split topic wise, so you can skip ahead to things that you find interesting. If you are from manufacturing, we have something special planned which we will announce in the later part of the episode as a thank you for trusting us with your time and attention. Please switch to 1.5x video speed for a better viewing experience. Let's get started.
Hello, Manickavasagam brother. Thank you for accepting our invite and your presence here. I think this is going to be a very interesting episode for our audience, especially for the people who are looking for jobs, freshers and youngsters especially. So far, the guests that we have had so far are actually into entrepreneurship. So I somehow wanted someone who has achieved something in an entrepreneur, in an employee circle to bring and showcase their achievements, career path, guidance to youngsters. We always wanted to do these things. We were always looking forward to do, and I'm grateful that you have accepted this and come here.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. So before we begin, I think although we have given an intro, I think it is better if you give an intro about yourself to our audience as to who Mr. Manickavasagam is. What has been your journey so far?
Where
What did
you started?
study? What did you study? Where did your career start? How has your career been, and what you are doing right now? So if you can give a small intro about yourself, it would be better. And we can start from there.
First of all, thank you for having me here. The last 8 and 9 years of my professional life is, something, interesting. I want to share it with someone. It's those who are really want to grow or do something. Those who are looking for ways to guide someone. So I just want to share my story, and I'm looking for the right people to do that. And luckily, you people are approaching me, and I'm really grateful to be here. And on top of that, what I saw is you are, really inviting people, those who are, I can consider them as a legends, those who did something in, entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But if you consider in India's market, only 1% of people are, roughly 1% of people are in entrepreneurship. 99 people are in professional work.
Yes.
So, this is the area which is really unexplored, not only in Tamil Nadu or any podcast sector. This is the area have very minimum population or very limited information available.
Information available. Yes.
So, it's really good that you two are taking this initiative and inviting me as your first guest.
Right.
And speaking of journey, I don't have a great, numbers, or I don't have great stories to share from my side in professional life. But what I have gone through in the last 9 to 10 years, that I can share here.
I want you to start from where you started your college. So we want to get to know you as a person.
Yeah. Where you hail
Where
from?
you hail from? Where
You're not from a tier 1 city. We know that.
No.
So yeah, I think it is better if you can let our audience know.
Yeah. I did my schooling. I'm basically from Chidambaram, Kadalur district. It's from Kadalur district, and the city famous for temple and Annamalai University. And I did my schooling there, and I got to into college, GKM College of Engineering, which is in Chennai, near to Chennai. But right now the college is not in a good phase. But that time the college is really good, and I got into automobile engineering, and I completed engineering in 2015. I'm not a great student, to be very honest, and I'm not a great mechanical engineer.
What was your percentage?
Okay, this is the first time I'm putting it on record. 66%.
Okay, and how many arrears did you have?
2 history of arrears.
2 is.
And whenever I go and tell my parents about my percentage, I minimum mention it as 7.0 because they put that as a benchmark. Even I'm 9 years experience and I worked in multiple companies. I'm still not ready to tell them I had only 6.6%.
No, we are asking this question because it doesn't matter. Okay. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That is what we wanted to put it on the record.
Okay. Why I'm saying I'm not great at studies because I feel a gap between my understanding of engineering and the curriculum. So we are 44 people in my class. I think 1 or 2 people are sitting out always in lab, and remaining 42 people are jump into engines and they try to do something. Whenever they take something classes in automobile, like chassis, body, builds and everything, I really feel that is not my area. I could not understand a single thing. And even sometimes I put a lot of efforts, reading a lot of articles about automobile. Unfortunately, I remember that till my examination. Once the exam is completed, that went out of my head. If putting it in a very local term, there is a Dhanush movie. In that movie, he said, a CD cassette with more than 2000 songs I can remember, but unfortunately, I could not remember a 2-line Tirukural. Likewise, I could name all the Vijay movies and all the songs of him, but I could not tell what is the difference between SI and CI engine. So that time I really consider myself as a failure in mechanical engineering, and then I was not allowed for an campus interview.
okay.
We had campus interviews at the time, but my percentage is very low, and there is no attraction for automobile engineering. My HOD, he recommended one of his previous student worked in a small MSME in Chennai. he referred for a job to me and my friend. We both go there and we started our journey. Luckily, the job we got is through college, but the AHOD recommended us.
Not
and-
directly through college, but through
the professor.
Yeah.
So he recommended us, and luckily I got a job opportunity. But I ensured I got all the areas cleared before I completed my education. And then I joined there as a fresher. I don't know what exactly the manufacturing environment, what are the departments. I have zero knowledge. We two people are going. My friend joined little early. So he went into production and I joined little late. So they asked me to go and join in quality. I don't know what is quality. He don't know what is production. But we both goes inside. And the first 2 to 3 months are very, very interesting because I only has to sit there and sign the documents.
Okay.
Because my seniors are always busy in preparing documents. They want someone to sign the document. So as a fresher,
Get it approved.
and yeah, so they gave me the privilege to do the. I really thought that is a role of quality for the first 2 to 3 months. But my friend who was in production, he got a more interesting job. He directly jump into manpower handling. He directly goes into creating a product. So he come and teach me, you don't know anything, but I know this. He used to ask me questions because we both are joined at the same time, right? So he tests my skills.
Okay.
First 3 to 4 months, I really don't know anything. It's a mechanical shop, not a machine shop. It's
What were they doing?
pressure vessel manufacturer.
Pressure vessel.
So they have oil and gas commodities. They do fabrications and all.
Okay.
So he used to ask me questions from welding, fitments, what is a flange and all those things. I said, "Macha, I don't know." So that's how it goes. Then I realized, okay, even I'm a failure in mechanical here as well. Because there are 4 years I don't know, and even in job I don't know. Then sometimes after they gave me a job in direct role. Slowly my seniors are grateful enough. They started teaching me what are the work they are doing. And after 11 months of work, I was thrown out from the company.
Okay.
They asked me to go out.
Why was that?
I do a job, which was against their wish. That means that company is a owner-based company.
Okay.
I'm still grateful and really grateful for the opportunity they gave, because whatever I'm today, that is because of them.
You started there.
Yeah, that is my first company. But unfortunately, the last 3-4 months of my journey at that company, I was handling the whole civil construction workshop because they're building a new factory for them. So in that, there are a lot of conflicts, and I'm very young. A lot of third-party vendors are involved in that activity. So I'm the one managing that activity. So I don't know how to handle the third-party vendors. I don't know how to interact with them. And whenever they missed a deadline, they put it in my name. And whenever it is in my name, I don't know how to say it was not my mistake. So I don't know when to say no, and I don't know when to oppose it.
You are inexperienced.
Yes, it is my
experience with respect to handling people outside your organization.
Exactly. So my management really thought it was my mistake, and they questioned me. So as a youngster, what will happen? I was frustrated. One day I said, I worked here last 90 days without a leave, every day 12 to 14 hours. Sometimes I sleep here. Today morning I come, and next day evening I go out of the company. And then you are coming here and say that I'm not at all doing any work. Then I started crying at the time. Then the owner of the company got triggered. He said, "You are not doing any charity to me. I'm paying you this salary and all." Then the conversation got very deeper.
Very heated.
Very heated. Then he said, "I will give you 4 days paid leave. You go outside, take your leave, come back. Because you 90 days, you said you are not at all taking any leave. So 4 days you first take leave, remaining days, next month you take." Like that he said. And the next thing he did is, he asked me to get out of the project. Give this guy a job like, go outside and procure the materials from Ambattur and all their industry estates. So I don't want to be a quality engineer. I don't want to be any technical work. I don't want you to do. Do the work for the time being. And he really want to sack me at the time. Then I requested, "Sir, if you throw me out, what I will do? I don't have any other job." Then he gave me a job. Then next 10 days I continued. And April 29th, we have a convocation. I was very happy. I got the degree, and we have the degree facilitation and everything completed. The next day morning I came to the office, and there was an issue in the construction. So I was the previous supervisor of the construction, right? So they asked me to seek for some guidance. Unfortunately, I made a wrong decision. But the decision was influenced by the third-party vendor. This was a solution he gave. So I take the opportunity and take the decision.
Okay.
But it's a wrong decision that I know. Right now I know it's a wrong decision, but that time I don't know. I take the decision, and then the management say, "You are not fit for here. You get out of the company," and use some bad words, really bad words. That still hurts me to the core. I don't want to share it in person, of course. So they throwed me out of the company.
This was which year?
2016 April 30.
Okay.
2016 April 30.
Right after convocation.
Yes. The 29th was my convocation. 29th night, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I was really on cloud 9. I have a job because I went to convocation. That day I have a lot of friends. I say I'm working in a company. I'm doing this kind of works. The very next day I came and then I was thrown out of the company. As a kid, we don't know what to do, right?
Yeah. 21 years.
Yeah. Then I started searching a job. I approached all of the competitors. I got their number from Google and looking for a job. And in 1 month of span, luckily, I got a job with one of his competitor with a consulting firm.
Okay.
Through a consulting firm, I got a job, and that's where my career started to,
Right.
take a U-turn. And
So from there, where and all have you worked? What and all functions have you covered in? What and all have you seen?
First company, 11 months, I worked in quality control inspection.
Okay.
And there I am the quality management representative. For ISO certification, we have a management representative. Since I'm new, no one in the current company want to take that work because that is pure documentation and the system. Because if you go to MSME, ISO is just a documentation activity.
Not that much value added.
Yeah. So they thought only for the type of, during the audit, they want someone to handle the documentation. So they gave the task to me. And I was exposed to the training with a consultant. So he taught me a lot of things in QMS at the time. Then I was sacked from the company. Luckily, I have the QMS plus quality inspection awareness. So the competitor take me as a quality inspector. Then from quality inspector, I got into quality assurance department for 1.5 years. From there, I got my first break in MNC. In MNC, I joined as a production engineer because at the point of time, they need one production supervisor who has experience in welding.
Okay.
So in the last 2.5 years, I have experience in quality and experience in welding. So I got into production. But I know my calling is in production, not in production, it is in quality. So I was looking for opportunity, and I don't know, it's my good luck or that guy's bad luck. The current quality engineer quit the job after 2 months of my joining. And I approached my management, and they are grateful to give me the opportunity.
Okay.
So that's the turning point, the real turning point into quality journey.
Right.
And that company is Dover Corporation. There I worked for 3.5 years. Quality assurance, and quality global excellence activity I taken care.
Okay.
Then I came into Technip FMC. There I am a senior quality engineer, taking care of end-to-end quality. End-to-end means supply quality, in-house quality, in-process quality, or the customer quality. All the activity I taken care. Plus process improvement initiatives. And right now I'm working with ZF. It's a European-based company.
Right.
There I'm working as a process mining expert. It's a part of a digital transformation role.
Right. Lean.
Yeah, Lean Six Sigma, digital transformation. The next generation of industry. So this particular technology is evolving in that way, and I'm fortunate enough to get that opportunity and now working.
Right.
So when I was in college, this is 2012, I'm telling you, we used to think that mechanical engineering is all about either production or design. And now we started our career in sales. That's a different story altogether. But when we were studying, we were told that the most valuable departments in mechanical engineering is either production or design or PD, the production engineering department. And we were told that people who are dull heads are supposed to go to maintenance and quality. That is what we had the perception in the mind. But now you have been in quality for 9 years, 2015 to 2024. 9 years you have been in
9
quality.
years and 6 months.
9 years and 6 months. So what is quality? For the benefit of, I think this will be very helpful for the engineering freshers who are coming out of college. What exactly is quality department, and what are the job roles that come under quality department? You were talking about documentation. So I think we were having a small chat, and you told me that even the access to different people for different document comes under the scope of quality.
Yeah.
Likewise, what is quality that people don't know? Even we don't know what is quality.
In simple terms, what is quality? What is the significance of quality in a manufacturing company? This part you cover.
Okay.
And the next is what and all roles typically a manufacturing company has. What and all you worked in the MSME sector also. You worked for corporates also. You're still working for a corporate also. What and all roles that a quality professional will have.
Okay.
What and all departments are there?
Like you were talking quality assurance, quality inspection, so many qualities you are talking.
I'm talking about complete roles and responsibilities in a company, in a manufacturing company, to be useful for maybe aspirants, career professionals. Yeah.
So start with a simple answer. What is quality? Quality is fitness for use. So if someone is paying your money, that commodity or products for use.
Okay.
Fitness for purpose or fitness for use. Yeah.
Okay.
So if someone is buying a product, the product need to meet the requirement. So we don't need to go that much of detail about qualities.
Yeah. Simple terms. Simple terms.
Fitness for use. That is for quality. So speaking of quality, quality have a very rich history. from 1970s or 1700s to when the industry starts. And how till today quality have a very, very vast
Right from the industrial revolution.
yeah, from the industry 1.0 to till today, it have a vast history. But right now, what is the fundamental thing about quality is quality should be inbuilt. But before getting into the inbuilt of quality, we first branch out what are the various sections of quality. I'm as a quality guy, I started my career in quality inspection. Quality inspection comes under a pillar of quality control. And not only me, most of the peoples, not only in the mechanical department, not only in the colleges, most of the quality professionals also thinks that, only quality control, the inspection activity is the only part of quality. But that's not the only area of quality. Quality have 4 different pillars: quality control, quality assurance. Apart from that, we have quality planning and we have quality improvement. So these are the 4 various pillars of quality. And if you want to grow in your career in quality department, you should have a comprehensive knowledge of these 4 verticals and how these 4 verticals work together. So let me put it in a very simple terms. What is quality planning? First, we will plan our activities, how to improve in the organizational level. What are the areas our customer is expecting us to improve? So that's the planning phase. So for any activity, we have a planning phase, right? So the quality planning is the planning of quality in the organization. And then coming to the quality assurance. So we had a plan, but how to execute the plan? So that execution level we documented in assurance. So that is the area where we assured how the quality is performed.
Sorry to interrupt. Just give it with an example. Let us say I need to make a component. What comes under the quality planning?
Okay.
Buying the gauges, designing the gauges, does it come under quality plan or what comes?
If you are speaking about quality planning, it's a high level planning actually. On the organizational level, we say my quality metrics, the defect rate should be only 1% out of all the production.
Okay.
Or else my customer satisfaction level should be 99% or 100%.
You measure.
Yeah.
You set the measure first.
That's
Like
a vision level.
PPM.
Yeah, exactly. PPM, that's one of the famous metrics. PPM defect rate and all those things. So that's a planning phase. And then we break down that to the assurance level. In the assurance level, we document how we are going to achieve that 99% of success rate.
Okay.
So in that assurance level, we will document that. And that is a prevention action. So we put all these things on a prevention level in this area. Okay. So how we can prevent the defect? Because once the defect occurred, you will not achieve 99% accuracy if the defect comes, right? So in the prevention phase, we put all the tools available in the market. We document all the technologies here in the quality assurance phase. How to prevent a issue before it happens. So that all these things we will put it here. So once the quality assurance phase done, the quality assurance phase give a guideline for the quality control team. So the quality control team is a detection action. So they detect the failures in the part and then they work collaboratively with the quality assurance team to eliminate the defects. So today you achieve 99% as your target, but you have a target of 99%, but you achieve only 90%. So the quality control team and quality assurance team work together, and what they will do, how we can put it in a prevention action to achieve bridge the 9% of gap. So those things activity they will do. And the last pillar is quality improvement. So in quality improvement, what we will do, not only the quality function, each and every department or each and every business needs to continuously improve.
Yeah.
So the Kaizen or continuous improvement philosophy should be inbuilt. So even for quality function, we have a quality improvement pillar. In quality improvement pillar, we will define what are the improvement opportunities we have. The improvement opportunity may be from anywhere. It may be from your own
Scope
process.
of improvement.
We have 4 different voices: voice of customer, voice of process, voice of employee, and then voice of business. So what your customer is giving the improvements, what is your customer requirement? Based on that, we can identify the improvement. How your process is performing, day-to-day production process, how it is performing. If something is lagging, how we can improve. So that is the next voice. Sometimes we have expert employees. So they have a better idea to do the same activity. So that's the other voice we can do. So that is the voice of employee. And then the last one is voice of business. When we have the 3 people's one side, the business have a different goal. They have a different financial regulations.
It should be commercially viable,
Exactly,
basically.
commercially viable, simple terms. So the voice of business. So if we put all these 4 golden voices, we used to call it as golden voices. 4 golden voices of management. So if we put all these 4 golden voices together, the improvement opportunity come together. So the 4 golden voices of management applicable for all departments. Even for quality, we think in this 4 perspective.
Okay.
What my customer is asking in terms of quality, what my employee is perceiving in terms of quality, what my process is behaving, and what my business is thinking. As a quality engineer, I can say I want to buy a 2 crore machine or 5 crore machine. But
Commercially, it will not be
yeah,
viable.
but my business don't have the budget. So I need to think all the perspective and identify the improvement opportunities. So these are the 4 different verticals. And about me, I started my career as a quality control engineer or
Okay.
line inspector, simple terms.
So this 4 golden voices together, you get into quality
Quality
improvement,
improvement,
which
yeah.
is the fourth part of quality.
Exactly. Fourth vertical of quality.
Fourth pillar.
Four elements of quality.
Planning, control, inspection,
Quality planning, quality assurance, quality control,
and then
quality
implement.
quality
Right.
improvement.
Okay.
So the quality improvement area of improvements coming from the 4 golden voices.
Right.
So that's how the pillar works together. And my career started in quality control.
Right.
And then I shifted to assurance. And from assurance, I shifted to quality improvement. And I slowly understand how the planning.
The entire,
works.
yeah, I think in 9 years you've seen the entire section of quality.
And I would not say I had all the skills, but I was forced to have the skills. And I'm lucky enough because my management asked someone to take ownership, and I take ownership for most of the times, and they gave me the opportunity.
You are willing to learn.
Yes, I'm willing to learn, and the management is ready to invest at the same time. It's a two side.
Yeah.
They also see, okay, this guy can do something, let's try.
They also see the potential,
Yes,
and
yes.
you're also
Yes.
working up to
Yes.
whatever they're expecting.
Yes.
So where does documentation come in between?
Quality assurance and quality control.
Quality assurance.
And quality
So can you throw some light on documentation? Because I was more surprised. See, we run a MSME. Okay. We have hard time deciding which kind of documents should be given accessibility to which, like who in the organization can have access to what all documents. In manufacturing, does it all come under quality? No, let us forget the invoicing and all those things.
It's a common problem.
Let us forget, I'm not talking about the invoices and accounting. You see, in a production line, you will have an SOP. SOP will have some documents. Then you will have, quality control will be there. You will have a quality plan for a component. You will have a necessary gauges. Gauges will have a drawing. There are so many steps.
Yes.
Does it all come under quality?
Ensuring the documentation comes under quality. Ensuring the completion of documentation comes under quality.
Okay. And access to the documentation?
Access to the documentation, each department should have their own access.
Okay.
Each department. If speaking of engineering, the engineering drawing, we have some confidential information in the drawing, and the drawing should not be shared to the supplier or to the next level of suppliers. So that documentation control should be owned by the engineering department. At the same time, it should be owned by the sourcing department.
Okay.
These two teams needs to work together, and this decision needs to be taken care by the management. Management needs to say what level of document control the organization requires. But how quality comes here? But what you asked is a great question, because most of the people thinks documentation is the role of quality.
Correct.
Why they thinks? Let me tell you why they thinks. Because we handle ISO audits. ISO, it's not ISO, it's ISO. That's the right word. Okay, isotherm, like that, it's ISO. Okay, so ISO is a right word, and people always thinks ISO audit comes under quality, so the whole documentation pillar comes under quality. It's not their mistake, because during audits, most of the MSMEs and some MNCs are doing documentation day before the audits to complete the audit.
For the purpose of audit.
For the purpose of audit.
Correct.
Only they
But it is actually not supposed.
it's not.
It's a continuous process.
Exactly. So they did during the audit time only. So that's why if I'm a production engineer and no one asked me for the 11 months about our documentations, but the 12th month someone comes and asks me for the document, that guy I will ask his support. So what I will think, okay, this guy is the owner of document, I am supporting him. So I will not think this is my role. I think this is that guy role and I am supporting this guy. Because if any audit fails, any customer audit or third party audit, the management the first calls quality team. Why this audit fails? So subconsciously what will happen, irrespective of all departments, they think clearing an audit is the role of quality. So what is the document there? What is the verification happens? All the verification of audit is happening in documentation level. 99%. Until unless you are verifying the process, you are verifying the document. So the document verification will be the role of quality. So they think the quality role is documentation. So that's how they say it. Okay. I just want to add here, people don't know, most of the people don't know the difference between document and record. Okay. Record is the completed activity, legal document. We should not correct it. It's a evidence. Record is an evidence. Document is a work in progress activity. So if during audit, what will happen? We only create records. Okay. But the ISO standard calls for document as well as records. So they call this as a term called documented information. So you have a master list of record and you have a master list of document. What are all the things comes under record section? What are the things comes under document? That needs to be maintained and created. So it's a very vast subject, but long story short, quality is not the only department accountable for documentation.
Correct.
All the department. But we are the gatekeeper. It
Yeah,
is-
yeah. You're the
should
final,
perfect.
final. So, from a career standpoint,
Yeah.
what and all other departments are there?
Mhm.
Let's say mechanical engineering. What is the career scope? Why I'm asking is there is this notion that mechanical engineering is dying. Correct? We get that a lot from, especially because this entire field is not that popular. It's not so sexy.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You work with machines, you work with hardware, you work with a lot of physical this thing, right? So touch upon career aspects. What and all roles and responsibilities generally a manufacturing company will have.
Okay.
We know, but for the benefit of audience, what and all roles and responsibilities are there, and what and all career scope is there, because I feel this has to be talked about.
Yeah.
And it is not talked about enough.
Yeah.
Right. So please.
That's a key area. It's good that we take the point, very early of this discussion.
Correct,
Because, that's a
Because before we proceed, no, we have to touch upon this and then proceed.
Yes.
Then only people will understand the significance of the opportunities that are there.
Yeah, there is a common misconception or the common burning issue with all the mechanical engineers. I would not say as a freshers, even the people who are 10 years, 15 years of experience, who is having the same question. Do I have the right future in mechanical? So the 15 years experienced profession have the same doubt, then the fresher will not at all believe in mechanical.
Right.
And you ask me whether mechanical engineering is dead or not, but I would definitely say mechanical engineering is not dying and it will not die in the future. How the trend goes, okay. But why the misconception happens? Because of the parameter, the sexy word that you have taken. Mechanical engineering is not paying well like IT or any other industry. Initially.
That is the key point.
Initially. Okay.
That is the key point.
Yeah. Because I work with some of the colleges as well. Their placement team attracts talents or the companies. They attract recruiters from TCS, Vechusa, Accenture, and the fresher is getting directly 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs CTC. But the mechanical engineering companies, the starting pay is somewhat around 25,000, 30,000, or maximum 40,000. If we consider 40,000 rupees, 5 lakh rupees CTC per month per year.
Per year.
So the candidate thinks this here I put 5 lakh and here I'm getting 10 lakh. So even they completed 4 years in mechanical, they are approaching job only with the IT companies. So this is the one sad area. The next sad area, those who worked for 10 years, 15 years in mechanical, they don't know how to grow in their career and they want to earn more because of the
family pressure,
reasons,
finance. Yeah. But majorly finance.
Financial reasons, the key parameter here.
Yeah.
Some people are attracted by the posh lifestyle, but 99% financial reason. And so they want to jump career into IT, and they are thinking about the mechanical engineering is dead. They have the misconception. But in my opinion, and though the leaders who I speak, and at the same time the people like you, the entrepreneurs, has made it very clear mechanical engineering is not going to die, and it is not going to in the future, at least for the next 30-40 years, we can see how, depending on considering the Indian economics and the strategies. And you ask me how I can grow in a mechanical engineering domain as a career. This is the gray area most of the key peoples in universities need to address. Because most of the peoples, those who are studying in college, don't know what is they only think or have the assumption, so as rightly said, the dumb peoples will go to quality and the brilliant people goes to design.
Lot of such perceptions are there. Negative perceptions.
Negative.
This is a perception inside mechanical.
Yes, inside mechanical.
And if you look at engineering, it will be like dumb people come to mechanical and civil. Bright people go to IT.
Yes. That's 100% true. That's how the overall misconception circle works. But it needs to be addressed on the grassroots level. Correct. How it need to address? Academic peoples need to know first how many departments are there in a MNC or in an organization. Because production and quality is just a part of an organization.
Correct.
Okay. There is a huge vast area apart from that. If you go to any college, they will say design and they will speak about production and they will speak about quality. After that, if you ask, even recently I went to one college and they don't have much information apart from that. Very few people knows about maintenance department.
Correct.
Okay. And all these people speaking about the department, right? These are the median salary range. But there is 1 or 2 departments, those who are paying huge amount of salary in same mechanical, they don't know about this department and they don't know the opportunities. If you are from sales, okay, there
you are very well paid.
Yes, very well paid in sales department.
Sales and purchase are never spoken.
The next big thing, if you are asking me as a fresher, sir, which department I need to go if I want to earn a lot, The first department I would say is supply chain management.
Correct.
Just get into supply chain management. Supply chain management have 3 to 4 verticals: logistics, and then warehouse, and then purchase or sourcing or procurement. So if you get into supply chain management, you have a very good opportunity to grow. So if you are a mechanical engineer and if you want to get paid equally to an IT guy, this is the area you need to address.
I will add one more thing.
Yeah.
Sales and marketing.
Yeah,
Also.
sales and marketing as well. 100%. 100%.
Any that is sales and marketing irrespective of any industry.
Exactly. That is
Highly paid.
Exactly. Even the sales guy from pharma to the IT, they are always
Everybody
But
is
the reason they say is sales and marketing, they call it as money maker.
yes.
revenue generating.
Yeah, revenue generating. Yes. You are the one bringing the business.
Correct.
Without the input, the business will
After
not.
that only everything.
Yes. That's why you are rightly paid. And the next big thing, okay, but if you are a mechanical guy, the marketing skill how you will use only, if you are a mechanical marketing engineer, 20% of mechanical skill and 80% of your sellability skill.
Yes.
How you can sell, how you
Correct.
approach a customer.
Absolutely.
But if you are a supply chain guy and if you want to stick it in your core, you need to know depth in mechanical, how the machining operation works. Because you are handling a commodity, you need to know. If you know the commodity, then only you can make the right negotiation with the supplier. Then only you can get the right product. Or else the supplier will sit over our head and they will quote multiple things.
Very interestingly, I remember some of our customers. Our customers are people basically who are into vendor development.
Exactly.
They know quality much more than what our quality people know.
Exactly. Right.
They get into our process, the questions, the kind of questions that they ask about the process that we follow and stuff. I will sometimes wonder how they have so much knowledge. Being in purchase and vendor development, how they know so much about the vendor's process and things. So I agree that the kind of technical knowledge that is needed, I think I agree with your point. It should be top notch for the vendor development people.
If you want to excel in supply chain management, you need to know first of all mechanical engineering and you need to know what are the process.
You need to know basics.
Yes. Or else you will not be a successful guy. Because as a purchase guy, you can only release purchase orders and then you can you can do the material follow-up and the payment activity. But if you want to be a procurement guy or the sourcing guy, you need to have very good skills about the process. How it works.
Correct.
Okay, so that supply chain management is one gray area people
People don't even know exists.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If you even some people knows, you go and ask them what is supply chain, they only speaks about purchase. I know purchase.
Correct.
But
Supply chain is not purchase.
Yes, yeah, they don't know that activity.
Yeah.
And the other bigger area is logistics management. Okay?
Correct. That is also
Since India is exporting lot of commodities, that's a very big area. We can make huge amount of money. I'm not talking as an entrepreneur, as a person who is working
professional. Working professional.
Yeah, you can make huge amount of money.
And those are areas where you actually add value to the company.
Exactly. Direct value. The results are very tangible. You can see.
Right.
You as a purchase guy, you can say, I did 1 crore rupees cost saving. Where is the proof? I put it from this supplier to this supplier and I reduce this much money. Then that's a value you are creating. You are paying for that. And your work will not be monotonous in supply chain.
Yes. People think it is like monotonous work.
Yes.
Manufacturing itself is a monotonous work.
Yes.
But it is
Manufacturing not
it's
at all
a huge
monotonous.
ocean.
Yes. And supply chain management, you are handling with the external people.
And
And your life is very interesting.
correct. You keep traveling.
Yes.
Even sales is also similar.
My friend who was in purchase, who supply chain, he used to tell me that, working with people who are outside your organization, who are not bound to the rules and regulations of your organization. If you are able to work with them and get work from them, that is a skill, he would say.
Yes. That's a skill you can sell and you can grow in your career.
Correct. Yes.
That's how I got the opportunity. I worked with customer quality. I worked with third-party inspectors.
So you have to travel. You have to
Yes.
see other
Yes.
plants,
Yes.
meet other people.
Whenever my customer is telling, my product failed, I need to go to their field. The field should be in Delhi, the field should be in Mumbai or any other place. I was traveling, okay. That makes me understand how the entire value chain works.
Correct.
Because unless you don't know the entire value chain, you cannot grow. And I'm from quality. As a quality auditor as well, we work with all the departments: finance, production, maintenance, sales. So everyone comes under our audit pillar. So I sit with them, I see their process.
Yeah.
And
you understand all aspects of
yes, exactly. How from when the input comes, who is supplying the input, how my process performs, what is the output, who is receiving. SIPOC analysis we used to call it. So the entire SIPOC I understand. That makes me more intrigued, and that's a key of my success. I'm not a great success like others, but I whatever I'm today, that's because I understood the process. Okay, that's one area. The next big thing I would definitely say, if you want to earn or more than IT, is digitalization.
Digital transformation.
Digital transformation. The whole mechanical
Industry 4.
industry, yeah, industry 4.0 to industry 5.0. The whole industry. If you attend any conference, in
Everybody is talking
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is digitalization? Nothing. See, today one man is performing that activity. How to simplify the activity by adding a robot or any other external devices. And the ultimate aim is to reduce the cost and reduce the time. These are the two ultimate aim. So that's a digital transformation. So in mechanical, we have 1 lakh people working in factory. So digitalization comes and going to take 10,000. I know the blue collar jobs. That's inevitable.
That is a fact.
That's a fact, because manufacturing department are forced to reduce their cost
Year on year.
Yeah, you are forced to reduce your cost year on year. Most of the companies. Only few commodities have the privilege to maintain the same pricing factors, but the rest of the commodities are reducing. Until unless you are an iPhone, you cannot maintain the same pricing factors all the time, right?
Correct.
So that's the digitalization area is a cluster of manufacturing plus electronics plus IT. So if you know this,
Mix of all
it's
three.
a mix of all these things. Mechatronics plus IT if you include here.
Mm.
Because you should know the coding skills. Mandatorily, it's not required. You should not have the understanding of coding, because I am a digitalization expert right now. I don't know anything about codes. SQL, Python, I have zero knowledge. But how I perform, because I work as a middleman. I speak with the manufacturing guy, my production shop floor employees.
You manage all three functions.
Yes. So I got their requirements and I put it to. So this is the one area where you can earn more than IT. You just go and see in Naukri what is the pay scale for a digitalization expert. You can easily see.
Yeah.
Even IT people, today IT, they are building softwares called no-code software.
Yeah, no code, low code, yeah.
Okay, no-code and low-code softwares. You know, even IT is moving away from coding.
Exactly.
I don't think coding is necessary.
Exactly.
And
citizen development, they used to call it a citizen development. That means the people who has zero knowledge on coding needs to develop that activity. So that is called citizen development, no code, low code. Simple.
Yes.
so we as, people who are into manufacturing space, we obviously had to do the marketing work,
Exactly.
which involves some amount of digital. The podcast is a form of that.
It's a form of that.
So what we have seen is us learning IT is much simpler than calling an IT guy and making him learn mechanical engineering.
100%.
This is where you have to, as far as this field goes, initially, even though the career is slow, as you get inside, as you get more experienced, you have to keep improving your skills. That is irrespective of the field. But if you constantly keep improving, the later part of your career is very superb in
And that is because the skill stack that you achieve.
skill stack. that is
Building
correct.
IT knowledge over mechanical makes you very niche.
Yeah.
When you have IT as your base skill, I don't think they can add mechanical engineering above IT.
Yeah,
It cannot be built that
No,
way.
they cannot
But
learn
you can do
what we learn.
the inverse. Inverse is easy.
That's how, if you see the market trend, most of the mechanical engineers learn, Java, Python or API within 3 to 6 months, and they jump into IT directly.
Correct.
Because they can able to get the skill, acquire the skill. But an IT guy who comes here and learn the mechanical stuff, it will take minimum 5 years or 3 to 4 years. They understand the financial terms, but the core manufacturing.
They understand what is happening,
Yes.
but beyond
the core area, they could not. That's how, if you are a mechanical guy with an IT skill, you are a thug life combination. You have a huge opportunity, and in current market trend, you can start with salary of 20 lakhs and
easily.
I know a guy who's working in Bangalore. He's in Oracle. He's a proper mechanical guy. He learned Oracle, and then he learned the technical model of Oracle. And right now he's doing consulting works with Oracle, and he's handling customers like all the bigger MNCs in manufacturing. And he's paid
Because he understands manufacturing.
his pay is nearly 95 lakhs. He's having only 10 years experience.
Yeah.
Only 10 years experience. That means every year he doubles his salary. That means 1 crore rupees salary in a mechanical company with a mechanical skill. It is not at all possible. Only with mechanical skills.
Correct.
Mechanical plus IT. If you go to his company and ask him, Macha, how your other colleagues are getting paid, he say they are 10 to 20% less than him.
Because
Why?
he has
Because-
two skill sets
Yes.
intersecting. Yeah.
He is having a unique selling point. He can discuss with the people from manufacturing. Most of the manufacturing customers want to speak with this guy
Speak
because
with
he
that
understands
language.
their
Yeah, speak.
Yeah, that's a unique skill, and you can make huge amount of money.
Not only Oracle, there are a lot of companies that have manufacturing customer service verticals, IT companies that have a huge scope for the huge demand for manufacturing people
Exactly.
coming into IT.
You go to Naukri or LinkedIn and you just type about a business process improvement, business process excellence guy, digitalization guy. you see, they want people only from manufacturing.
I think even Amazon is coming up with this smart factory initiatives.
Yeah,
They all are hiring left and
Yes,
right
yes,
manufacturing
yes,
people
yes,
only.
yes.
Now, people don't know these opportunities exist.
Exactly.
That is the
Even I was not aware. 2 years back, if you are asking me, I don't know anything about IT, digital transformation and all. As I said, right place at right time. I was interviewed for a technological process mining. I know mining as a mechanical activity. I know process as different, sequence of
internal, yeah.
Yeah. What is this process mining? I don't know. But they mention all the skills as a quality engineer. I was interviewed. I was selected. And,
Because you had the skills.
Yeah, I don't know what my boss sees in me at the time. Okay, but he is grateful enough. He is sitting in Europe and my colleagues are really great. They taught me about the IT. And today I understand what is the value I'm bringing to the company. Why they hired me. Because
Now you are seeing everything.
yes, my company is dealing with manufacturing people in our own company. So they want someone to be a bridge. I'm the bridge between the mechanical guy and the IT guy.
Right.
So I get their requirements, I make these people's understood, and at the same time I go to them and I sell my product. I say you can use this technology. I'm from manufacturing. I see this viability. They see, okay, this guy is from manufacturing. If he is recommending, let us try.
There is huge scope in almost every IT company that is servicing the manufacturing.
Exactly.
TCS has the opportunity. TCS, everybody thinks it's only IT services. They only serve IT companies, but they have so much verticals that not only TCS, Accenture has, AWS has, everybody has.
You can go to Big Four, EY,
Yes.
Deloitte,
Internal
They're
auditors.
the consulting wing. No?
Yes. Whoever into consulting, they want.
They have this correct.
Because manufacturing gives the best idea of process.
100%. Not only that one, all the IT companies, even they are not handling with the manufacturing customers. I take for example, Accenture is handling with the other IT companies, but they want a manufacturing guy.
To control the process and all.
Why he want? Because the manufacturing guy have
Understands.
end-to-end control of the process.
Correct.
And the technology, the tool called Lean Six Sigma, all the process improvement tools, value stream mapping, or anything you can go.
Gemba, value stream.
Yes,
everything,
exactly.
yeah.
The guy who worked in mechanical
Only they will
have
answer.
huge amount of control.
Correct.
They know how to run the show because we are trained to control the process. We are trained to reduce the cost.
It all boils down to preventing before making the product.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
That starts with your quality.
Exactly. So that's why all the IT companies are asking people from manufacturing.
I think so. Boiling down this entire discussion, it all comes to one point where I think you're trying to say that your education doesn't stop or learning doesn't stop with college. If you continue to learn after joining, if you continue to build your skills, then your growth is unstoppable.
100%.
But then if you stop learning, then you'll have to keep cribbing.
And you will not grow in.
Because when the only comparison you have is, this company is paying me so much and this company is paying, so you have to pay me, versus I have so many skills, I can bring so much value. Why are you not paying me? I think the second person deserves better.
But I think people will only realize that after 3-4 years.
Yes. Continuous learning is the key to success, bro.
Correct.
Irrespective of the field.
Sorry for the interruption. I have a quick announcement. We are in the process of building a library of resources for professionals and business owners in the manufacturing space. We have been in the manufacturing space for over 12 years now, and it is our goal to document all our learnings and share it with the community of people that follow us. We've planned to cover a range of topics which include procurement, quality management, product development, sales, marketing, social media strategies, and more for you to progress in your career and in business. We will be sharing this in the form of PDFs, templates, and mini courses under an hour, which you can access and view for free. We will keep updating the resources as and when we find time. I'll leave a link and instructions on how to gain access to the resources in the description so that you'll get notified every time there is an update. Thank you once again for your time.
Okay, this thing I really like Kamal Hassan. Okay, that guy is learning AI today. He's 68. He don't need to learn AI. He's learning AI and he's going to use it in his next movie with Unbelievable. Okay, that guy, after all the achievements, he's learning today. But I'm not.
And we want to retire early.
Yeah.
Today's youngsters,
Yeah, we want to retire early. Right?
Financial independence, retire at 40, retire early.
Yes. And I see, I already told you, I have only 66% of marks and I consider myself as a failed mechanical engineer. But how come a failed mechanical engineer got to achieve something? Not a great things, but I'm on a continuous improvement, I would say. Yesterday I'm 0, today I'm 0.1.
No, I can say you are successful in one area. I consider you successful because I think he is the highest number of followers in LinkedIn in manufacturing industry in India.
That brings us to the next very interesting topic
Okay.
of LinkedIn.
LinkedIn journey.
Okay, your LinkedIn journey. That is how we discovered you, and I'm sure many people discovered you. Where did that inspiration come from? Because you,
Today
Ah.
you have the highest number of followers in manufacturing industry in country in
Yeah.
mechanical engineering side. How did that begin? And you can continue.
in India, if you see from what I've researched, what I've seen for manufacturing, you have the highest amount of followers. Followers is important, but for building followers is one thing. Very niche specific followers. Manufacturing, quality, production. Your content is also awesome, but what got you into LinkedIn? Where did that inspiration start? Because not many people. LinkedIn is a very underutilized platform, both for career as well as business. Okay. How did you get into LinkedIn? Where did that journey start? Why did that start? Let's start with why.
Frustration,
Frustration.
Frustration. recognition,
Okay.
anger,
Okay.
all the negative words you can put. I worked in a company in 2021. I was very angry with the recent increment. They gave 88% increment to me. I know I deserved better, but I'm not disappointed with that 8%. They said my increment as 8%, and I was okay because I know the economy, because COVID hits and the company is not at all good. They gave me 8%. I'm grateful. The next day or next day, I got to know all the people who got 8% increment. I'm not questioning why they got 8%. What I questioned is, you are treating me equal like all the guys. Then I think I worked for 14 hours per day. That guy is literally sleeping in the seat. Why he got higher salary than me? I'm not at all asking why he is getting the higher salary. I'm asking why you are not treating me for my performance I put to the company growth.
You have added value.
Yeah.
You're not getting
Even the 0.01%, I just want that differentiation. I only want my management to treat me a little different than others, because I'm delivering the results different than others. Okay, you can give me even 1 rupee. I'm happy with that 1 rupee. But
It is not about the money.
it's not about the money. It's about the recognition of my work and how I am valued in my company.
Correct.
That's not a day one. I was undervalued for 2 years on performance review way. But they gave me huge opportunity to learn. That's a different side of the story. So I'm not complaining my company. So they gave me a lot of opportunities to learn. But they gave the similar opportunity to other people as well. But I'm the one who's striving and who's delivering the results and doing the impossible task. 1 or 2
You
tasks.
took responsibility for doing it.
And 1 or 2 tasks was literally considered as impossible, but I'm the one who delivered. But they are not treating me like that. I don't know where to get recognition. Because if I go to my parents, they don't know what at all I'm talking.
Yeah.
They will always say, you are the best guy in the already.
They'll say go out.
Exactly. They always say, for all the parents, we are the golden child.
Correct.
They'll say, you are the best guy in the world. So I want someone to recognize me. I want to show the world, I know stuffs, man, why you are not, recognizing me. That day I started post something in LinkedIn. That's the triggering point. That was 2021 exactly. 2021 February. I posted my first content.
Almost 3 years.
3 years back. I started my account on 2016. That time I don't know what is LinkedIn. I have zero knowledge. I really forget the password. I uninstalled the app. 4-5 years, nothing. Then I was frustrated with the company. Start looking for a job outside. Okay. Everyone speaking about
LinkedIn career.
Okay, let's download all the Naukri, Indeed, LinkedIn, Glassdoor, whatever app available. Put everything in your Android phone. And LinkedIn, something was really interesting at the time. I see some of the bigger people from US or
Sharing content.
they share some contents about quality, whatever the doubts.
Something
I have.
interesting.
Yes. So I started putting my contents there, and I was rigorously against followers at the time. I want to have this many followers. This followers is the benchmark because whoever my managers, my super managers also have the LinkedIn connection. So I want to beat them. I could not beat them in my work, so I want to beat them in followers. So I saw one of my colleague purchase manager have 4,000 followers. Okay, you are the bigger shot in the company. Let me beat you. So I give.
At least you are venting out frustration at least his way. At least.
Yeah. I did that. 2 to 3 months after, I got some opportunities outside. I skipped the company. So that time I have free space, 1 month of notice period, free time. So what I did some learnings. So that learning, I want to put that in LinkedIn. Like I started putting it in LinkedIn.
Just sharing.
Yeah, just sharing. at the same time, I'm going to the new company. What I did, I give connection request to all the colleagues in that company. So those who are in my own team are active, also connected with me before I joined the company. So if they go to my profile, I have put lot of things about quality there. So they have a perception about me. This guy is really a great guy. He's know a lot of things about quality. So we are getting a quality.
Basically, you are sharing whatever you are learning.
Yeah, whatever I learned.
You are
Yes.
documenting whatever you are learning.
Yeah, whatever things I know.
Right.
Okay, till that day that time I have 6+ years of experience. Whatever I learned, what is quality control, what is quality assurance, these are the things I know. I put all these things. Not created anything. Download the documents from Google and put it there.
You are just sharing.
Things,
You are just sharing whatever
So
was there.
that himself created a good impression. Okay, then while I go to my colleague's new company, they say I know we are connected to LinkedIn. Then
They were already familiar.
yeah,
with
they are like they know me a little better at the time. Then the new company was difficult to crack. The commodity is different. The process is different. I was paid very good at the time. Even now I'm paying good. But that time, considering my previous salary,
career shift.
I was paid. So I was scared. Okay, if I'm not performing well, they will throw me out. So I will definitely take 6 months to perform well because I need to understand everything, right? So how to keep the awe factor about me, because while interview I performed really well. They are really impressed with my interview performance. So how to keep the awe factor continuously, and I want to tell them this guy is really good. So I used LinkedIn as a platform. So every day I started putting contents on LinkedIn and say about quality things, and the management, especially I ensure my manager is reading the post or not, and my stakeholders are reading the post or not.
So basically, it was like validation, external validation.
One is external validation and ensuring the awe factor.
Yeah. Just to showcase, people see you.
Yeah.
And you are recognized in some way or form for your work.
Yes. Mentioning the build up for me.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. And after 6 months, I understood the process. I started delivering the results. Then I'm one of the best employee in the company. That's all different story. I'm not the great, but the good employee of the company. The content creation I started, right? And the external validation I got.
That kept you going.
Yeah. That after 6 months, I got run out of the contents. Because whatever I learned in
exhausted.
I got all things are done. So what next? That's a bigger question. Then I started documenting my learnings every week.
Okay.
Because whenever you are in a new company or in a new process, you have new opportunity to learn. So this week, if I learned something new, I documented that. 2021, 2022, I posted about pick chart. That chart was literally about picking the right idea for implementation.
Okay.
That week, we had one value stream mapping session. We have 100 ideas. Which idea is going to implement when? Okay. There, I got to know about a tool called pick chart.
Okay.
So what I did, this week, what I'm going to post, pick chart.
Okay.
Then I started.
You are getting ideas one side. You are just
delivering here.
Here.
This is having two. One, the people will think big about me. The other thing, I understood the process very well.
Because you are teaching.
Yes. The pick chart article, if you read, it's a 3-page, 4-page, but I need to put it in 1 page. So I need to simplify, I need to understand and everything. Then I put it here. And then slowly people started reaching out to me and asking me a lot of questions. So some people are asking me a lot of career development questions and everything. That's a whole different story. We will talk. So these kind of questions ask me to write articles about this.
Okay, you get question, you answer.
Yeah.
As it becomes content, so that it is useful for many.
If you see last week,
it's a smart way of creating content actually.
Last week I posted about design for excellence.
Okay.
Because one guy from design engineering asked me what is the career for design. He's a draftsman. He asked me what is the career for design. Sir, can you please tell me what is the difference between draftsman and design? Over the call, I explained him how he can be a design engineer. He should not be only draftsman. Putting CAD drawings a draftsman work, thinking about the design parameters is a design engineer.
Correct.
He asked me, because he's from diploma, he asked me how to do that.
How to progress.
Yeah. Then I asked him 1 week time. I googled it. I understood some progress. I speak about my design friends and everything. Then I come to know about design for excellence philosophy. There it have 9 different pillars. Design for manufacturing, design for assembly.
That is a different.
Yeah. So I put it everything.
And I was surprised reading that post. It had a design for
procurement, cost, sustainability.
Sustainability. Procurement. What was the 8th one?
Cost and sustainability.
Yeah. Cost. Yeah.
This
design for sustainability. It has come means I think it is. We have come a great way. I think every industry has started looking for making a planet greener.
Yes. Zero emissions. CO2 emissions. Zero emissions.
So if we have included that in design stage, I think
that's the starting point, right? Yeah. That's where it needs to be done.
No, but I think we have started considering as seriously. I think we used to take the planet for granted.
Yes.
Long back.
Yes.
Now I don't think we are doing that. Design for sustainability was something I was really amazed when I saw it for the first time. Because I was thinking only government is thinking about sustainability. People are, government is giving all solar subsidies, all that things are happening.
From process itself, it has started.
Yeah.
But anyway, please continue. You were saying.
So this is how the ideas and generations are, the idea and post creations are coming. Then I got into 20,000 followers, 30,000 followers, and then I got bored. Not bored, the amount of work it need. Because I'm a full-time employee, right?
Plus, you had too much validation also now.
Yes, it's done already. So what next in LinkedIn? Why I need to content? Then some people reach out to me, Anna, your post is really inspiring. I started content post.
Great.
Okay. Then very good, all the best, I say. After 1 or 2 months, that guy reached the same amount of reach I have. Then that guy becomes my competition. Okay. Then I thought, okay, I put a benchmark for me, and my follower is reaching my benchmark. Then tomorrow he may not, I may not maintain the same stability. So I'm happy someone is growing with me, but I should not stop my growing. That day I realized, okay, sometimes, I really lost my sleep over the success of other people post. It's not because of jealousy, it's because of my inability. Okay, then I put my brain towards my Saturdays and Sunday, only one activity, LinkedIn. Okay, what is the content? How to make a best content? Do some research, do some article, read all these articles. Then that kept me going for 50,000 followers. And then I understood.
How long did it take for you to reach your first 5,000? Because I think the journey from 0 to 10,000 is the hardest.
0 to 10,000.
Based on the niche, again.
That's 100% true. Today, 0 to 100, 0 to 10,000, even 0 to 10,000 or 50,000 is easy.
Yeah.
Considering
no, I'm talking when you started.
Yeah, when I started, it was a very different game. There is no suggestion, there is no promotion by LinkedIn.
Correct.
We have to create our own content. So I took LinkedIn series on 2021. 2021 February, I have 60 followers. Okay, so that April, I have 4,000 followers. That not that April, that October, I have 4,000 followers. That 8th month, it took 4,000 followers. Even every week, I consume all the connection limits. Out of the 4,000 followers, 2,000 followers, I give connection request. Remaining 2,000 attracted with my content. And then the year 2022 was huge success. Because I know how to put contents. I started creating content, and the 1 year span, I got 30,000 followers.
So you figured out basics of content creation, basics of posting schedules.
Yes.
All that,
everything,
all the aspects, and you figured out, I think, how LinkedIn works.
Yes, I understood the algorithm.
Yes.
And last but not least, what my audience want from me.
Yes.
That's the thing I understood.
I think that is the first thing.
Yeah.
Then after that, everything.
Because I told you voice of customer in 4 golden voices. My customer is the followers. So whenever they're asking me a question, that becomes my content creation to me.
Correct.
So that puts me, and then once I reach 50,000, last year I reached 50,000 followers. And then I thought, okay, this is done. I put that as a benchmark, and that is done. But the people I created and the people the messages I used to get. Sometimes I get a message like, Anna, I used your content for the interview. There is a guy who recently joined in Siemens. He literally downloaded all of my quality content, and he cracked the interview for supply quality engineer.
Great.
I got a very personal message from that guy.
What started off as a external validation thing, you never realized it would create actual impact.
Yes. Then I was touched. Then I said, okay,
you must have felt really happy, no?
100%. This is the satisfaction level. We all are earning good, right? But end of the day, the salary is it's like an oxygen. It's a mandatory thing.
Beyond a point.
Yes,
beyond a point.
I shared that thing with my sister. I just showed the message to her. She said, first time she said to me, I'm really proud of you. I never heard that from my sister. Mama and Papa always say, you are the best, blah, blah, blah things. And they used to screw me a lot whenever I failed. But my sister, the first time she said, I'm really proud of you. Because you don't have anyone to guide you. Because I'm the first graduate and you don't have anyone to guide you in the mechanical domain. My sister, Chiti, she studied
professionally, you don't have
how
anybody.
To perform in a job or how to study.
Soft skills they teach you, but core, there is no one to teach.
Yes. No one teached me, okay. But 2 to 3 managers, my managers,
people you work for,
they really invested their own time.
And
developed my skills. In each company, I can name 1 people. Okay, it started with Shiva Kumar and then Rudrakshi and then currently Mark Down. These are the 3 peoples really supported me. On top of all these things, one guy called Rich Carey. He is the global operation excellence guy. These 4 peoples really supported me.
They molded you.
Yes, exactly. They are my mentors. Whenever I go, whatever reaches I go or ups and downs in my career, they are my everything.
I think this is a very important point because as you progress in your career, there definitely will be people you will meet
Yeah.
who will take their time and mold you. But you have to be patient and you have to keep progressing.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have that mindset for of growth.
Yes.
True.
Because with Shivakumar, he was a quality manager and then he promoted to operation manager. What he said, I really screwed one job in my company at the time and he got really backfired from the organization. He's an operation manager. He need to prevent me. So he prevented me and he was really frustrated with me. He scolded me a lot that day. I'm a kid at the time, 24, 25. I'm sorry, sir. I said and I come back. 2 days I could not sleep. Then next day I said, sir, whatever you are telling, I'm sorry, I do not understand. Please tell me how to learn this is. Because I don't understand.
You're a beginner.
Yeah, I really don't understand, sir. I know this is my mistake. This is under my accountable or responsible activity, but I really don't know how to perform, sir. Can you please tell me? Then he gave me a path. First, learn these things. Try to do these things in your work. That guy, really showed me how to grow. Then I put that guy as my competition. Till today, he don't know that activity. He is my competition.
Shiva sir, if you're seeing this,
I'll just send this video to him as well. I put that guy in competition. He's in this cabin. I go and sit opposite to him. Whatever he's doing in an operation manager level, I do it in the quality engineer level. He's
even they don't know.
yeah, he don't know. He's thinking, he's
But it's like you have to have a target.
yes.
Something you have to aim for.
Yeah.
And you take the nearest.
Yes. He's the next source, right?
Correct.
I used to go him, sir, what I need to study, what I need to do. Like my parents, I need his validation.
Correct.
If you do a good homework or good marks, you go and show it to your father and mother,
Correct.
right? Sir, I did this work. He's a good mark. If I screw anything, he will literally.
He will also screw you.
Yeah. No compromise in that phase. And he.
That is a good mentor, sir.
yes,
Right?
yes. He showed me a lot of new areas to learn. He gave me the opportunity. He trusted me. Lastly, if you need a trust from your manager,
Correct.
this guy can deliver. Until unless they did not trust you, you will not get that opportunity. And that guy, the next company also, likewise, the managers, they invest their time. And today, this current company, I'm into IT. It's a completely new field. It's an automobile company, but I work for IT team.
But it's like, from what I understand, from your beginning of the career, your skills have been stacking constantly.
Yes.
You have gone into situations voluntarily
Yes.
and your skills have stacked.
Yes.
And you are getting new opportunities because
Because of the skill stack.
Yes.
because of the
exactly.
skill stack.
Yeah, that's what continuous learning is non-negotiable.
Correct.
In the last 9.5 years, I have 35 certification skills. And I invested nearly 8 lakh rupees in certifications. 8 lakh rupees. My college took 7 lakh rupees for completion.
So almost equal amount you have invested in your self-learning in the...
I got all the opportunities because of the certification. skills. That's a proof.
Not only because you have a LinkedIn following.
No.
So people might have that perception also. He has huge LinkedIn
Yes.
following. He might be getting opportunities. That is also not the case.
People need to first trust the content, right? Even anyone can come and blabber anything.
Correct.
Okay, how they trust me because of the validations I have in my profile.
Correct.
If you go to my profile, I have certification section and I have recommendation section. There, the people who worked with me, this education I have on top of that. I'm not a great guy like in academics level, but I was forced to learn initially. Now I voluntarily learn because that becomes a practice. That's how I see my managers are growing. Those who are my role model are learning even in 40. I told about Shivakumar, right? He's recently completed a director training. In central government is having a director training. That's a 1-year course with IIM. He completed that. He's 42 and he's earning more than 45 lakhs per annum. Why he need to do? But he is doing that. Continuous learning is non-negotiable. And I got my opportunity and success. That's the primary key. The continuous learning.
Right.
So let us get a bit deeper on LinkedIn.
Okay.
It is not about algorithm and all those stuff.
Okay.
That is all done actually.
Okay.
But one thing I would like to put it on record is, out of a lot of people in India who create content, one thing I really appreciate in your content is it is 80 to 85% technical stuff.
Yes.
Correct. So that is something I really appreciate. I just wanted to put this on record. It is not like motivation. It is not talking about
I did this.
some story of kindness, some story of empathy. It is not that.
Random.
It is all pure knowledge. That is something I really appreciate in you, which is what helped you build the community of 3,000 people in manufacturing space. Our community, WhatsApp community.
In WhatsApp community, I have 13,000 people.
Yeah, 13,000 people. I think that is something that has built the community of 13,000 people. So we will talk about the community later.
Okay.
So I just wanted to put this in record and wanted to tell people as my learning, what I learned from you is that if you really want to make content, put it on your domain, not random motivation stuff. is something I really feel someone should do.
Yeah.
And I learned it from you. Before we go deeper in that, my question to you is that there is another perception that LinkedIn is for entrepreneurs, people who want to promote their business, etc. B2B businesses. My question to you is, as an employee, how has LinkedIn helped you? I have a follow-up question. How will it help employees of any level, lower level, middle level, or senior management? How will it help employees to improve their
Progress in their career,
progress in their
improvement, whatever it could be.
career? And is there any other
What have
way?
you experienced?
If you say getting better opportunities are all possible because of LinkedIn, without LinkedIn, is there any other way possible? 3 questions in one. How has it helped you? How will it help working professionals? And is there any other way of getting a job without LinkedIn?
To answer the first question, how LinkedIn helped me? LinkedIn is my visiting card, is my proven track record. LinkedIn is my
Digital resume.
digital resume, right word. If someone is, if I'm going for any interview, and right now all the recruiters are looking into your LinkedIn profile.
Social media
They
list.
see how you are capable. So how LinkedIn helped me in terms of job, it is really helped me either getting the interview or proven as a backup for my credibility or my way of working. That proven as that one. The second thing what it did is it assured continuous learning for me. Because today I'm speaking about digitalization because I got into digitalization. But lot of people's in LinkedIn nowadays talking about digitalization. So if you are a guy who is not knowing anything about digitalization and if you're active in LinkedIn, you got to know about digitalization.
Correct.
So with LinkedIn, you understand how the trends in industry evolves, how you can grow accordingly.
What people are talking about,
Yes.
where is the industry heading?
Yes,
This is, I think, for any industry.
any industry, irrespective. And the third and the most important part about LinkedIn is it makes you to picture your career. How I picture my career, not everyone knows the next step. Okay, very few people. I need to study this, I need to grow because they have someone to tell them. But if you are a first generation guy,
100% agree.
yeah.
Agreed.
So how, if you are in LinkedIn,
You can see
yes,
people.
now people are reaching out to me because they see my career as them, and I'm reaching out to people who are superior to me. I reach out to them. I got an opportunity in process mining 2 years back. I messaged a guy who is sitting in UK. He's into process mining. So I messaged him.
Just to understand what it is.
I don't know anything. Before the interview I'm speaking, I don't know what is about process mining. So can you please tell me how this future works for this profile? He gave me a very good information. Then I got into the interview. So you got to know about the role, you got to know more about your roadmap, and you got to connect with lot of people with opportunities.
To across the globe.
Yes, across the globe. I reached out to the guy in England.
Yeah.
He's sitting and he's right now in a director level in digital transformation role. Because of the guy only I got going to the interview.
I think had you not had the LinkedIn followers, that would have not been possible.
Not at all possible. Not at all possible. Because if I don't have the followers,
With 100 followers, I don't think he'll reply you.
no. Why he replied? Because he was attracted with my comments. But first, how I know that guy? He messaged me about a post I put it on 5 analysis. Okay. He messaged.
He had engaged with your post.
Yeah. He engaged me. He messaged me. Can you please share me some reference study materials? I want to know more
about this.
Yeah. He is a guy who has very good expertise in IT. He want to jump into the process improvement area, so he want to learn. I put a post on 5way. He reached out to me on the topic. So I know this guy. Then I reached out to him about process mining. He gave me very good feedback, and then I got it.
It's about mutual
respect and knowledge sharing.
Correct.
Okay, so these are the areas LinkedIn helps me indirectly. And on job front directly, how LinkedIn helps. If you connect with the HRs, you got to know the opportunities in their company. And LinkedIn have their own job section where you can apply. But 99% it will not work. Okay, only 1% the success rate is there. 99% it will not work.
Can you go deeper on that? Why it doesn't work? What is your experience? What is
okay, you can ask my experience. In the last 6 years, I applied more than thousands of jobs. Not now actively, previously.
Because you say that because you went through it.
I went through that.
Yeah.
I applied for all the jobs. In a job section in LinkedIn. Whenever I apply, I may be a right fit, I will not get the interviews.
Why is that?
That because lot of applications are happening. And the LinkedIn job platform don't have the screening categories like Naukri. Naukri is a proper job portal. LinkedIn is a social network with job opportunity. Okay. It's one of the feature, but Naukri have full feature there. So most of the
Naukri is dedicated for that.
Job.
This is
value addition or one of the thing.
I can relate because when we posted a job opportunity, we got like 50-60 applications coming in.
Yeah.
We had tough time screening it.
Yes.
I agree with you. We had one vacancy.
Yes.
We got 56 applications.
Yeah,
here it is a feature. There it is a product.
I think Naukri is more built towards the employees and
It's a number of job for them.
LinkedIn algorithm is more towards the employers.
Yes.
It is like dumping the employers with the applications.
Yeah.
Please
And,
continue.
That's one reason. But am I saying that LinkedIn is not suitable for job searching? No, not at all. LinkedIn, I got 2 offers before joining this company. 2-3 years back, I got 2 offers through LinkedIn. How I can get the opportunity? One, you should be a first level connection.
Yeah.
With the recruiters, other recruiting managers, other technical managers. And then if you know how to make the contents and sell your skills, like what I am doing today, the people will attracted to you.
You can
Selling
call it
your
showcasing your skills.
Yeah, showcasing your
Showcasing.
skills.
Yes,
And then they will
correct.
reach out to you and say, I have this so and so opportunity. And then now people are started to post all the openings in the message section or timeline section of LinkedIn. They are not creating a job. They post messages, like how I post contents. They post messages. We have this so and so opportunities. You please apply to this mail ID. If you go through this channel, you have a good opportunity to get.
But if you go directly with the job portal of LinkedIn and easy apply, that won't.
No, that will not
Standing
happen.
out is difficult.
Yeah.
Standing out
It
is
is not
difficult.
like difficult, but
Yeah.
It is not like it doesn't work, but you have more
Success
chance of
rate is minimum.
success rate is good for the companies.
Yes. Yeah.
We have employed 2 people through LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It is not like
Yeah.
it is not working.
Yeah.
We got 2 employees through LinkedIn only.
Yeah.
But for the 2 vacancies, we got 100 applications.
Yes. The screening is tedious.
difficult. Yeah, very tedious.
And we have another feature in LinkedIn as LinkedIn Premium. In LinkedIn Premium, HR Elite is there. There you have an opportunity to screen candidates. How you can screen candidates? Based on their skills, you can identify. Naukri and LinkedIn work in that way.
Have you used LinkedIn Career Premium?
No, not yet. But
Premium, you've
I have Premium, but not Career Way. I have.
you've taken the business.
Yeah, I have the business suite actually.
But what is the difference? Career Premium.
They have extra features to screen the candidate based on the skill level.
That is HR.
Yeah.
There is one more thing called Career
In
Premium.
Career Premium, they have the
LinkedIn
training videos.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, LinkedIn
Okay.
Learning. Training videos, you can learn the skills. And
that is the basic version.
Yes. So that's how it works in the LinkedIn part. So if you want to grow in your career, use LinkedIn as a backup to validate your skills. And in my current organization,
Validate and showcase your
skills. Nowadays, I have a practice. Whenever I interviewed for a position or not now rigorously not searching, but previously whenever I applied for an interview, I gave connection request to all the managers, in the recruiting managers and their team, because it will lead to me a better opportunity. On an average, in a year, I get minimum 10 to 15 messages from recruiters. And especially in IT and manufacturing, I get messages, and in IT more messages. We have this so-and-so opening. Are you interested? Please apply here. Companies like
they have started coming towards you.
Yeah.
It is inbound now.
Yeah. Like inbound. They used to come to me. So why they are coming to me? Because they are using LinkedIn HR Shoot. And since I am a top contributor in LinkedIn or a top person in LinkedIn, my profile always shows to them. So if you want to do all these things, you should be very much familiar with all the subsections of LinkedIn.
Yeah, LinkedIn as a skill.
Yeah, LinkedIn as a
LinkedIn itself is a skill.
Yes.
Correct. Growing on social media itself is a skill.
Yeah, we are speaking only about the content creation part, but the profile building also a separate area.
Correct. You have your headline, you have your DP, you have your backdrop.
Yeah, that's a banner section. Going into that deeper, we have the job experience, where the job skills and responsibilities. Then you have a separate skills and the skill endorsements. How many people are proving as a validation for your skills? And then you have a recommendation section. And the recommendation and the endorsements are underutilized.
Certifications as well.
Yeah,
Certifications as well.
Yeah,
certifications.
The underutilized area in LinkedIn. Most of the people are putting lot of things in the top section. But how I can trust you have all the skills? Only with the endorsements. You go to
Endorsements plus certifications, recommendations, whatever.
Yes. And the recommendation, I proudly display 2 to 3 recommendations. I got it from my mentors. Okay, in my profile. If you go to my profile, the top section is the recommendation. I put it in a premium feature. You just see. If you don't have a premium, it's in the bottom section. If you have a premium, it's in the top. So they started with the recommendation. That's create a positive image about me.
Right.
This guy is doing this many good works. Okay. Then they see and they conceive positive about me. And if you are last but not least, if you are looking for a job in leadership, you only have LinkedIn as your source. Because today even a 5 years experience guy is applying for a leadership position. Because they don't filter anything.
I think this is for senior professionals.
Yes, senior professional. If you are a senior professional, you should have an active LinkedIn profile with an active content sharing or expertise. You should not create a content like what I'm doing. You have to be interacted with the various key challenges, and you need to put it an evidence in LinkedIn. LinkedIn have a lot of things like that. You can add projects. What are the projects you have done?
Correct.
So you can add these projects.
Even if they're uncomfortable sharing content,
Yes.
they can still
Yes. And I know my
at least keep their profile optimized and experiences listed, projects done, all that. Please.
My previous manager used LinkedIn as a backup for his interview.
Okay.
He is hired for the director level position. They thoroughly verified his LinkedIn profile before calling him for an interview.
True.
I am the one who supported in profile building. Then only I got to know. He said he applied for a job in one MNC in Hyderabad. We applied and no response for 3 to 4 days. We applied through Naukri. And then he called me. I said, sir, let us wait. And then next day he messaged, I got a LinkedIn profile view. I saw one guy from this company viewed my profile. Then the next day they called for interview.
Okay.
That clearly shows whatever you put it in resume, where is the proof for that? This is the proof.
I think resume does not have a proof of work,
Yes,
but LinkedIn
exactly.
gives you an
Yes,
opportunity
yes.
to prove your work.
Yes.
That is
It's a record. It's a backup document.
Yeah.
It's without that, I can say I have lifted this mountain like Hanuman.
I think
That is the proof.
there is also I don't want people to get a perception that you need a huge amount of following also.
Yeah.
You need the right following.
Yes. I'm not at all running towards followers. I did.
Now,
I told you. Right now, last 3.
earlier you were.
Yeah, I was first 10,000.
You were keeping
Once I breached their contacts, the 4,000, while I reached 5,000, he is in 4,000 only, 4,500.
That was initial motivation. Now more like I think after you saw messages from people like progressing in their career because of your content, people, your mindset would have shifted.
Yes, it was definitely. Now I'm not doing LinkedIn for validation. I'm not doing LinkedIn
Correct.
for.
Now you
It
mature.
has become a practice.
Yes.
Now you mature.
Yes, I'm mature and I'm practice.
It is a way of life.
Yeah. Bro, man, 3 months back I had a surgery. Okay, 17 stitches. I had surgery. But if you see, that week I posted 3 contents. I'm in hospital. Okay, I'm not allowed to sit, but I created content in that, or even in that position. I put my laptop here and I started dragging here and there. I started picturizing because if this week I posted only 2 content and really killing me here. I have three posts, but I had some other
target.
Yeah, I missed that. So today, second half, I'm going to create more contents. For next week, 3 contents.
Right.
So without that, I could not live right now.
How long does it take? Because your posts are very detailed. How long does it take for you to create one piece of content? That too, technical content. And give some content creation tips also.
Okay.
Generally, I think content creation need not be only for manufacturing.
Okay.
As a LinkedIn creator, you can give
So that it will also give it to freshers.
you can also give to freshers.
Okay.
And one more thing, I want you to cover, if somebody is a fresh professional, okay, very young, 1-2 years professional, how can they create content? Because you have experience, you are creating.
Yeah.
How can
First start with the professional point.
answer from a standpoint as general,
Yeah.
right? LinkedIn creation.
Yeah. Only LinkedIn creation.
Yeah.
How much time it takes for me to creating a content? It takes nearly 15 hours for me to create one post. 15 hours. It's not only on the post creation, idea generation, how to visualize, how to put it together, and how to market in LinkedIn. It took 15 hours per post. So on an average, I post 2 to 3 posts per week. So my Saturdays and Sundays are allocated for LinkedIn. Okay. 5 days I have office work. I don't have time for that. And evening I have my personal life and I have some blah blah works. But on Saturdays and Sundays, LinkedIn, non-negotiable. If I have other works on Saturdays and Sunday, I put the extra hours on Friday night. Once my office works are completed and I had my dinner, I spend time on that activity. So if you want to create content, quality content like what I am
Quality content.
Yeah. It takes 10 to 15 hours. Okay. And
because so much detail
information are stuck up there, right?
detail.
You can create it in 1 hour. Okay. Even I can create it in 1 hour, but the amount of information I put it together in a single page, that took the effort. Okay. If I put all this in 10 to 15 pages, it will not take that much time. If I put contents in a single page, so that
If you want to make it into infographic, it will say.
Yes, it takes time. Even I have LinkedIn Premium, I have Canva Premium. I'm using a tool called Canva.
Yeah.
Okay. Canva Premium I have. I paid 4,000 to 5,000 rupees for that, for all the infographic stuff. But it will not help much because the idea should be coming from you. One thing I really hate about myself, I am very peculiar about color.
Okay.
The one thing I keep on changing in the content during the last moment is the color. How the fonts are looking, what is the color of the fonts, because I want it to be attractive but not awkward or weird. Okay, so that's how I create my content, that much time I put. And if you want to get into content creation in LinkedIn, now content creation became little easy. Okay, earlier how I used to create from my own experience, from the reference materials I got it from my trainings, and from whatever the information I shared, get it from my bosses. But now, and then I started using Google for reference, and now we have AI. You don't need to do anything.
Just ask it questions.
Put a prompt there, it will give, and a lot of people are doing that right now. They just go to LinkedIn, go to ChatGPT or any AI, and then they mention, take for example, what is the difference between quality assurance and quality control? They
Give me 10 ideas.
Yeah, it give 10 informations. They copy, they are directly put there, and they are getting followers, but they will not sustain in that area.
Because they don't have experience.
Yes. If you want to sustain in that area, you need to create your own content. You can use AI, but you need to create your own.
AI for simplification.
Yeah.
Simplification as well as just to brainstorm ideas.
Yes. Yeah.
But beyond that, if you use for writing posts, then
1 or 2 posts, then people will get to know. Correct. It's from, and then people will not say you are not adding any value.
you lose credibility.
Yeah. You are not adding.
I think
any value.
it will backfire.
Yeah. 100%. So if you want to get into LinkedIn, you need to put, first thing you need to follow is consistency. Wherever you are, you need to.
How many posts have you done so far? Total?
Total post last year, that is the year 2024, 96 posts.
But high quality, high.
Yeah, all are high quality.
Yeah.
My average engagement rate is 1 lakh impressions, and the highest is 10 lakh impressions. That's the trend. So that means last 1 year, my average overall impressions is nearly 11 million to 15 million. That's how. Okay, impression is one of the metrics we can see. And the engagement rate of the contents as well.
Likes, reposts,
shares. My post, I'm nearly getting 500 likes per post average, and maximum to 5,000. 3,000 to 5,000 is the range.
Based on what content it is.
The content in demand as well.
Correct.
Yeah, these two things. And you should be consistent, or else the people will forget you. Every week you need to remind them
that you are here.
Yeah. And you make people to reach out to you if they have any question, and you need to be ready to answer them question.
You have to add value.
Yeah. So that's if you want to, as a professional, if you want to get into content creation, please use Canva. Create a one page for you. Even they have their own template. LinkedIn post template they have. Use the template and try to write topics. Start with the very simple one, and then
whatever field they are.
Yeah. Whatever the domain you are doing, but never go out of your domain, because people will literally question the credibility of your post. I had some experience on that area. I did some content sharing 3 years back. That post was created by a lean expert in USA. I got it from my learning, and I posted that in LinkedIn. I don't know who created, so I did not give any credit. But lot of people questioned me on that day.
Okay.
You stole her content. You are not giving content credit. I said, I don't know who created. And then I was forced to delete that post. That day I stopped. Never take anyone's content. Create your own content.
You can take ideas, but
Yeah. Even now, if you see my post continuously, I will give credits. If I inspired something from
inspired by
I mention as a tag, inspired by this post.
That is a decent thing to do.
Yeah. Then I send a personal message to that guy. Thank you for this idea. Even some guy only gave me idea. You can post this thing. Then the idea, I gave a message to him. Thank you for this idea. So
mutual this thing.
Yeah. That's how we can grow. Because
together only we can.
Yeah. That's how the overall content creation part, if you want to.
No, but we have missed the freshers and 1 year experience. What will they do?
How can they create content?
If you want to create
everybody knows they are inexperienced.
Yeah.
Okay. But if they want to do something different, what can they do? Some tips.
Very simple. Now I see a lot of freshers putting post in LinkedIn. Even I consider 3 years guy as a fresher, because until unless I completed 3 years, I don't have understanding of the business or processes.
After 5 years, you will realize so many things are there.
Yeah. Okay, today I have one understanding. After 5 years, I have broader understanding, right?
After 20, it will be even more.
Today, what happened? These freshers use ChatGPT, and then they put contents.
We can find out.
Yeah, we can find out, but not everyone will find out. We go into detail.
Yeah.
And then once you read the content, you understand. But if you are not going into detail, only top section, and you put it and then they themselves thought they are experienced. Okay, so don't use ChatGPT only for content creation.
Ideation is okay.
So once you are a fresher, what is the right content to post? you post your learnings.
Mm.
Document.
Every day is a learning.
Document your
I-
journey.
I documented my learnings. My initial time, I documented my learnings.
For which they'll have to work,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Work and improve.
Yeah.
Kaizen.
Yeah. 2 posts is my huge hit 2 years back. 1 post, standard operating procedure versus work instruction. Okay. I had this SOP versus WI. What is the difference between these two? This was the question I have for really 2 years. And then I asked this question to one auditor during, because we need to have SOP. Some companies have work instructions. What is the difference between this? I don't know. So I learned this thing. And whenever I learn new things, I document it in my diary for preparing, for learning. I have a diary. Okay. I put this, my learning in the post that got more than 900 likes.
Because so many people have that question.
Yeah, so many people have that question. I put it in the same post, this is my learning today. Then I understand, okay, this is a huge hit. Okay, then my next famous question was, what is the difference between purchase and procurement? Because
that is also a common.
Yeah.
That was very recent, less than 1 year, no?
So this was an upgraded version.
Okay.
Purchase versus procurement versus sourcing. I included the sourcing.
Okay.
Okay, the third pillar. But first, that post 2022 I posted because my previous company purchase manager promoted to procurement. I asked him,
What is the difference?
yeah, you have the same manager position.
You are going to buy.
Yeah, what you are doing? And my purchase manager, he said he is doing my same work only. Okay, well, I don't know why he is getting extra salary. I go and tell him, he's very close to me. I said, sir, he's telling like this to me. And he scolded that guy in some kachda words. And then he said, procurement is a broader area. We need to find who is the vendor and we need to do all this stuff. So negotiation, we are maintaining vendor relationship, all these things he said. So that is my learning, right? Then I put a post like purchase versus procurement. 800 plus likes. Then I started. Whatever am I learning for the 6 years, put everything in the content. I documented my learnings and it becomes it. So if you are a new fresher,
Be curious.
yeah,
Ask questions.
yes,
Learn.
yeah,
Document.
yeah, exactly. So this is in simple terms. So if you put this way, even if
I think that builds authenticity.
yes. If I say
I don't think people watch what you know. I think people watch what you do.
Yes, 100%.
Correct, no?
Yeah.
If you are learning continuously, that is what people want.
Yeah.
Than someone who already who's expecting that you know everything.
I'm recruited to IT department from a manufacturing domain only because my manager believed that I will learn the IT skills.
Yes.
Because where is the backup?
Because people only look at whether you're capable of learning.
Yes. Last 8 years I learned. I have evidence with me. So he
It's
understood.
documented also.
Yeah. He understand that and he trusted me. That's how the whole scenario works. So if you are a fresher, don't put teaching stuff. Don't teach. Don't
Correct.
teach.
Very important.
Yeah, don't teach. Because then I will say, hey, you have only 1 year of experience, you come and teach me. I have. Because in LinkedIn, the people are 20 years, 25 years experience.
Correct.
They have huge experience. Okay. They don't know content creation or they are not putting contents. Either they are not interested or they don't know how. But you don't teach them what is quality, what is production, what is purchase.
Correct.
So you tell, today I learned about purchase. This is what my learning and please correct my learning. If you do these kind of things as a
People
fresher,
will appreciate.
yeah, people will appreciate and they will, consider you as a very good student. And tell me, brother, let me tell you, brother, one thing, whatever the blah, blah things I said, whenever there is a September 5 Teachers Day, I call all of my mentors and I say thank you so much for the efforts they put. That's because I really value whatever they are doing. So the same way they really treat me as their own family. And I know they will always there for me to support. So first, we have to be a very good student. That how you can showcase in LinkedIn by these things. I learned these things. So thank you so much. And this is my learning. Please correct my learning. Please do these kind of things and you will definitely grow.
So, Manik bro, I know you have a community and we are also a part of the community, OPEX community that you have built. I think majority of the people are from the manufacturing industry globally. I think I have seen people from Dubai, I have seen people from
Nigeria.
Mexico, US,
Spain.
yeah, it's there. I have seen that. So, what prompted you to build a community? That's my first question. And I have also seen the rules of the community. Quite interesting. I don't think ads are not allowed. Sending your resumes are not allowed. But people can send job posts.
Yeah.
But sending resumes are not allowed.
Yeah.
I think the base that you have built upon is mostly sharing the knowledge, sharing job opportunities. And is there something else? And networking.
Yeah, networking.
That's the only agenda
Like-
behind the community. They are very interesting. Major spamming happens when people promote or when people put their resumes. That you have banned it.
Yeah.
So what prompted you to build the community?
Mm.
That's my first question. And how did you form the rules?
What?
13,000 people, right?
Yeah, 13,000 people.
Yeah.
And it's still
From the manufacturing industry
only
globally.
from manufacturing. Only from manufacturing.
And it's a free community.
It's
That is
free
something
community.
people should.
Yes, free community. I already said
Sorry, you allow freshers inside?
exactly.
If a manufacturing if a mechanical engineering fresher wants to join, he's allowed.
Yeah, he's allowed.
Yeah.
Irrespective of their designation, irrespective of their qualification, education, if you want to learn manufacturing, that's a platform you can try. And it's not any hi-fi websites or nothing. It's just a simple WhatsApp group. I just started this as a simple WhatsApp group. Why I started, after some point of content creation and the amount of messages I received from people, they are looking for knowledgeable information, guidances, and I feel little overwhelmed at the time. Lot of people are getting questions and I could not answer all these people. So am I the only expert in the industry? No, not at all, right? A lot of people, but not at all. Not all the peoples are experts. Don't have the reach I have at the time. So what I did, I tried to bring all the experts in a single pillar. So if anyone have any questions on manufacturing, they can post it there, and the experts will try to support. That's how I started. I started linking that WhatsApp group in my LinkedIn posts. Okay. And I started promoting that rigorously in all of my posts, and I invited all of my ex-colleagues, previous colleagues. And I put it nearly 500 to 1,000 people initially in 3 months span. And once I put all the people, sometimes people take it as granted. They only want job. So they started posting their job information. They wanted to post their CVs. I initially don't have any regulations. I initially don't have any stuffs there. My motive is to share knowledge, and whatever the learning documents I have, I post it there continuously. But people started mistreated. So then I take the
Misusing
the community, and I started framing the guidelines and say no job request and no promotions, any business promotions, because we are putting 1,000 people only to share knowledge. Because if I bring in a quality manager from X company and bringing a general manager from Y company, they only here to share knowledge or support someone. They don't want any spam information. So I make it very sure. If someone is not following the rules, I will sack them immediately out. And I get a lot of backfire messages based on that. And I initially started it as a one group community. But the amount of reach it gets, the amount of people getting benefited out of it. So I expanded it to group 2, group 3, and now I'm running in group 13. Yeah, because WhatsApp only allowed 1,024 people in a group.
Correct.
So we are passing 13 and we are going into 14 right now.
Hmm.
So all the 14 groups are open for messages. No, 5 groups are open for messages, and remaining groups I currently stopped messaging option, because if I enable messaging option, I need that to supervise unless people are following the rules guideline or not. So
I think now WhatsApp has come with broadcast also.
yeah, WhatsApp have their channels and broadcast.
But it beats the purpose.
Yeah,
You
It's
wanted to
all
bring
people
in
to
Correct.
share, communicate. And if you go to my channel, since you are all part of the group, you know a lot of interesting discussions.
Correct.
How we can calculate median value in Six Sigma. Can anyone share me the template for the master list of documents?
No, I was surprised. I saw a person from Pakistan.
Yeah.
He had requested for a process control chart in a hospital.
Yes, exactly.
He was running a hospital there.
Yes, exactly.
And what was surprising is someone who runs a hospital in Kolkata actually shared the data.
Yeah.
So that was very.
Yeah.
I downloaded that.
Yes.
I have it with me actually.
So that's the whole idea. Irrespective of the country or irrespective of the companies, people directly connect with each other there and share the knowledge. So last 1.5 years, it's been 1.5 years I started that, and 13,000 more followers are there. Some people really misused it, and I forced to throw them out, remove them out of the community, and I used to get a lot of backlash from them. They come into my personal messages and they fight with me. These are bits and parcel of this, but
when you're dealing with so many people, it is bound to.
Yeah, I don't really care. Okay, I'll just block them, and 1 or 2 messages I give, and then I'll block them and I move away. Because I know what is the support this community is bringing. Because now I also, if I have any questions on any particular topic, I know where to go. I go to my community and I go and ask them, I have this question, can anyone support me? And all the people are only from manufacturing. And all the people are from production, quality, supply chain, and they explain, they supported. And from there, we are creating lot of new skilled manpowers like us. Because earlier the accessible to knowledge is having only colleges, but now in the community, you can see some guy, 3 weeks back, one guy asked me, is there anyone worked with Adani Gas? I have a doubt in the process. Anyone supported me? And one guy messaged and they chatted in separate messages. They said DM me. So these kind of interesting discussions I could not done in LinkedIn. So I tried to bring everyone in the community, and now the community is really doing. And after I started, um, I I also got invited with multiple people, those who started like me. I am part of another 4 to 5 communities, but they could not able to bring in people like 13,000-14,000 people. The reach I have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they started now, and they are also doing really good work. And
now I think you never stopped experimenting with things.
yes. I tried, and it end of the day, it's a benefit to me and benefit to the community and people.
Correct.
If people going out of the community, I thought it's a failure model. People are keep on coming. If you open any group right now, I have minimum 10 to 20 pending requests to approve.
You're solving a need.
Yes. That shows me. Yeah, right word, solving a need. But that was my need actually.
Yeah, that is how it starts.
Yeah. I was trying to solve my need, and I got to open
Yes.
the opportunity to solve their problem. And now, not only me, I really appreciate the active contributors in the group, because I have very minimum time to support.
You have to balance work.
Yeah.
You have to balance a lot of things.
I need to spend. I can spend only hardly some time in the group. So a lot of other peoples, professionals like me, who are part of the group, share.
They share their
experience.
I think it becomes a easier platform for them also.
Yes.
Many people are shy to share content, but here in a private chat they can.
Yes, and they are doing. So that shows the whole country is positive, right? Because people really want to know, irrespective of the country, everyone want to share knowledge and gain.
Everyone wants to learn. Everyone wants to share.
Yes. And very few people try to use the group for their own business needs. They used to come and promote their contents. Okay. Yeah. If I allow the promotion contents, the whole purpose of the group collapsed.
Correct.
Because everyone, if you take for a purchase guy, he has his product to sell. A sales guy, he has his product to sell. Anyone have their need, but our community is only for
learning and
and job information is the key to keep people in the group. If I only put knowledge, out of 1,000 people, 300 people are there for knowledge sharing. Remaining 700 people's knowledge sharing is one part, but I want
opportunity, some information flow.
Yes. So what I take care nowadays in the group is every day I post minimum 1 or 2 informations, job informations from manufacturing. Only
I've observed.
Every day 1 or 2 information I posted there in the group, and all are directly from the recruiting companies, not from any third party consultancies or what. So this is how I keep the 50-50 people also active in the group. Today, if they got the job from the group, tomorrow they will be an active knowledge sharing as well. So that's how the whole cycle goes.
And you also promote people who are helping personal branding. That can be posted.
Yes. Personal branding is completely allowed, because with your personal branding, you are supporting the community.
And you are building something for yourself.
Yes. Because whatever I'm doing today, all through the personal branding I did in LinkedIn. So I allowed LinkedIn.
Then you cannot stop the.
Yes. If I stop people to don't post any content about LinkedIn post, I did everything through the LinkedIn platform only. Right?
It will be very selfish.
Yes. So I said, you build your own platform. I don't, because someone reached out to me through LinkedIn. So likewise, anyone from LinkedIn can reach out to you as well. You will help them. The ultimate goal is to help others, right?
Correct.
Because 3 to 4 people helped me in my career, or else I could not be somewhere, right? So that's how the whole community concept.
So I know you do a lot of career guidance also in today's market conditions. Let's say a 2 to 3 year experienced mechanical engineer. I want to actively stay in the field and look for more job opportunities. Okay. You must have answered a lot of questions in your DMs. You must be getting a lot of questions. What all common questions you get? What would be your tips, advice, whatever? If you could touch upon that topic, I think it will be useful for many people. I think it's a very burning topic.
Yes. I know, bro. Lot of people in mechanical and automobile domain, they stay in the same company for 5 to 10 years. Some misconception is they are loyal to the company. Few people are loyal. Few people don't want to change their job, but not all the peoples. Remaining people don't know how to search their job.
That is the truth.
Yeah, they don't know how to search the job. They are scared. One is they are scared of the change, and the second is they don't know how to get a job. If you see a guy who is working in an X company with 10 to 15 years of experience, that guy has the last updated resume 10 years back. That's because they don't know the current trend. Even sometimes they are forced to shift their job. They don't know how to look for a job in this current market, and they stop their job hunting.
Even if they lose job also, it is very difficult for them
yes.
to get a job.
And during COVID, I'm getting hundreds of messages. Sir, I got this job out. I was sacked out from the company. Can you please help me? Can you please help me? So, how to get a job in this current market is the one key area we need to address. So, how we can address this current topic? The answer is very simple. If you know how to sell yourself, you can able to more followers in LinkedIn. Likewise, if you have a right strategy, within 3 months you can get your dream job. It will not take
More than-
lot of efforts. Only 3 months, 90 days. Within 90 days, even if someone has a target of 90 days and ask them to find 5 opportunities, I can make them to get the 5 opportunities. Interviews. Clearing the interviews is
That
the
is
skill level.
That is skill.
Okay. So how you can able to do, because you need to approach the market in a strategic way. How you can approach the market in a strategic way? A lot of people know about the resume part or the Naukri part, but a systematic approach, the Naukri, the LinkedIn, the Indeed, and the resume, all these 4 together needs to work together, will make a systematic approach on your job hunting strategy. And once you have a right job hunting strategy, you can able to crack the interviews. So let me break it down how you can approach your market. You said you consider you are a 3 years of experience guy who is working in quality. So you have the quality management skill and you are looking for your dream job. So what is the first step you need to do? The first step you need to do is job market analysis. What is job market analysis? Very simple. You are having the X skill. Is the X skill is needed in the market or not?
How do you find that?
You just go to your list down your 10 dream companies.
Okay.
You don't know your dream companies, no problem. Who is your customer? Who is your supplier?
You can start from
yeah.
there.
Identify the 10 companies similar to that. If you are working in automobile, you may be supply for any OEMs like Tata, Hyundai or anything. List down their names.
Okay.
And go to their career page and open the job description of the role you are currently doing and identify the next role you are targeting. Okay. Then understand the job description of each role. That becomes the mandatory skill needed for the next job you are applying.
Okay.
That becomes the mandatory skill needed for the next job you are applying.
You can use it as a roadmap.
Exactly. Okay. Why I'm saying the future role, the current role makes sense to people.
Correct.
I'm a quality engineer. I need to have the skill of quality engineer. Why the future scope? Because you are not applying for the same position in the next company.
Correct.
You are applying for a
going
better
for a-
promotion. The next step. So the next step means next level skills. So you first identify the skill needs. That's a job market analysis, and identify whether the market is having a boom time or not. That is not easily available in the market. You can go there and see the company progressing roles and put all these things in your resume. Step 1. And create a perfect resume. Because your resume is like a trailer for your movie. You are a movie. Someone wants to come and see you. They are investing their time and effort. So you need to make it is appealing to make people buy in your resume or movie. Okay. So make a perfect resume. And in perfect resume, we have multiple information, starting with ATS friendly resume, applicant tracking system. Okay. That mentioned that needs to be covered up with your key skill area. If JD is having a key skills, job description, X company is posting a job opportunity, which is having 10 key points. And that 10 key points needs to be included in your resume. Okay. That will be filtered out by an application called ATS. Why the ATS is working? That's because for each, you said for your one opening, 60 applications are there. Consider it is from Samsung, 6,000 applications. So how come the HR will filter out? So
Very difficult for.
we have a software called ATS. So the applicant tracking system will filter out all the resumes. How it will filter out? It will compare the resume against the JD. And how much the resume and JD is matching, minimum 70% it needs to match. Once it's matching 70%, it takes it to the HR. If it is not matching, it will delete automatically.
So it goes in vain.
Yeah, it goes into, and you will not get notification as well. You applied for the job and
You don't know why you got rejected.
Yeah. And you don't know whether you got rejected or not.
Correct.
That's the more sad part. I thought I applied for this job and I will wait for the answer. No. Okay, so this is the one area you need to understand, the ATS friendly part. Once the ATS is completed in your resume, then you need to have a pleasant resume.
Just for my understanding, list out some dream companies. Go see what job role you're looking for.
Yeah.
List that out as closely as possible. Build skills
Yes.
as closely as possible. List out that in your resume. and make it ATS friendly.
Yes, make
I think ATS friendly, you can find lot of tutorials on YouTube.
Yes.
Information is available.
Lot of ATS scoring check and everything is available.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can prepare the
So
ATS
far-
friendly
so
resume.
far, okay.
Yeah. Once the ATS friendly resume is ready, you need to go to Naukri. Okay. The number one job platform in India is Naukri. Okay.
Dedicated for jobs.
Yeah, sure. We have Indeed, we have Glassdoor, we have Times Job, Apna Jobs, but Naukri is the king. More than 70 to 80% of jobs. If I'm not wrong, I don't have the statistics with me, but in my opinion, more than 70 majority of jobs are happening through Naukri. So you need to have a rocking profile in Naukri. Okay. What I mean by rocking profile in Naukri, you need to know how the Naukri algorithm works and make your profile accordingly to attract the recruiters.
Can you explain?
Naukri works in two different ways. One is applicant way, the second one is recruiter way. The ATS friendly resume I told you, right? How the ATS friendly process works? X company, Samsung posted on opening. I am a quality engineer. I applied for the job. My resume goes through the ATS screening process and the HR will be notified about my resume. He reached out to me. This is the way one. This way is called applicant way. The applicant apply for the job.
Okay.
The applicant apply for the job. The second way is recruiter way.
Them reaching out to you.
Yeah, HR directly reaching out to you.
Okay.
And if you see the statistics, 90% of jobs happening in the second way, recruiter way.
Oh.
Recruiter reaching out to you. And I have jumped 3 to 4 companies in my career.
Yeah.
All the jobs only through Naukri.
Not through your LinkedIn was a resume.
It's just a backup for me.
Backup.
Okay, it's just a validation for me. Even the recruiters validated my LinkedIn profile, but Naukri is the key for me. I got all the jobs through Naukri, and all the jobs I got, not the single one by the job I applied.
They reached out to you.
All the jobs they reached out to me.
Okay.
How they reached out to you is the key part you need to understand if you want to succeed in your job hunting strategy. So how you can able to make your recruiter reach out to you? First, understand why the recruiter need to reach out to you. That's very simple. In the other way, the recruiter need to post a job. The candidate need to reach out. There is a time span of 1 week or 10 days. The candidate will apply, ATS will go, and then it reach out to the HR. And then hundreds of people will dump, and then I need to screen all this. Even 6,000 people, only 10% of people will reach to the HR. There itself, 60 or 600 resumes.
600 resumes are there, yeah.
So it's a tedious process. So what the HRs will prefer, the simple way, that is a recruiter way. I have an opening, I'm a HR, consider I'm a HR. I got an opportunity, I got an information from my quality department, they have an opening for quality engineer. What they will do, they will come to me with the JD. I want a guy with these skills. So then what I will do, I go to Naukri and I pay some money to them. As a company, I pay money to them and they will give me access for 10,000 profiles or 1 lakh profiles.
Okay.
Like how the Tamil matrimony works and everything.
I think this is like from the HR side.
Yes. I'm talking about the HR. So they give access to the recruiters. Recruiting candidates. Okay, candidates available in the market. Once I have the candidate information, what I will do, I will go to the search box in Naukri Recruiter app and type about the skills. For quality, what are the key skills they we need? Problem solving, customer quality, quality management system, inspection. These are the key skills we need. So what I will do, I go and put these skills in the search bar. And I put the location as Chennai. And I put the designation as quality engineer. Okay, whatever the keywords I put, if the keywords are available in your current profile, you are attracted by the HR and your profile will show to them as a high match candidates. And once you are a high match candidate,
they will
they will reach out to you and then they will give you a call. And if you are interested, they will process the application and then you will get the interviews. So if 1,000 jobs are happening in a market through Naukri in a single day, almost 500 plus jobs are happening through this. These are the
second route that nobody knows.
These are the very, very high success rate area. So in order to do that, you need to have a rocking profile in Naukri.
And you need to understand how Naukri works.
Algorithm works. Okay.
Same like you need to understand how LinkedIn works.
Yes.
You have to understand.
Exactly. So let's spend some time on understand how the Naukri algorithm works.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
So
Sorry for the interruption. I have a quick announcement. We are in the process of building a library of resources for professionals and business owners in the manufacturing space. We have been in the manufacturing space for over 12 years now, and it is our goal to document all our learnings and share it with the community of people that follow us. We've planned to cover a range of topics which include procurement, quality management, product development, sales, marketing, social media strategies, and more for you to progress in your career and in business. We will be sharing this in the form of PDFs, templates, and mini courses under an hour, which you can access and view for free. We will keep updating the resources as and when we find time. I'll leave a link and instructions on how to gain access to the resources in the description so that you'll get notified every time there is an update. Thank you once again for your time.
I said the recruiter way is key. So how to crack the recruiter way? There are two options. Option 1, you can pay premium to Naukri.
How much does that?
It starts from 900 rupees to 4,000, 5,000 rupees per month. Okay. If you pay this certain amount of money, what they will do?
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it actually. The premium is very simple. What they will do, they will keep your profile always on top. Nothing much. I said the recruiter will see the top candidates, right?
But if even if they keep you on top, it should match.
Yeah,
If you have to optimize the
Yes,
profile.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the optimization part they will take care.
Oh,
They will
okay.
support you on the optimization, and then they will keep your profile always on top.
Since you're paying them, they'll help
Yes,
you.
they will do you. But if you only pay 900 rupees, they will only keep you on top. If you pay 4,000 rupees,
Yeah,
they will
obvious.
keep these two things and do this activity. And they also support on resume building as well. But I never take that. Okay, I understood the algorithm and I used that. So I'm going to teach you how the algorithm works. So is it only way to attract the recruiter by premium? No. Then how we can attract the recruiter? That is the one way I will explain. At the same time, even you go for premium service, after 3 months, you need to repay or else your profile will come down. So my recommendation is never go for premium if you're an active job searcher, not only today, after 2 years or 3 years, because we will definitely look for opportunity after 3 to 4 years, right? So how you can able to do that? By understanding 5 different concepts of Naukri. The first thing is activity level. Okay. If you are a candidate available in Naukri, you should be very active. Naukri will first see the activity level.
Active login, log out.
Login, log out and everything. Before the activity level, the first filtration is completeness level. Okay. More than
It will give a completion score.
Yes.
Same like
100%.
LinkedIn.
Yes.
Okay.
More than 5 crore plus people have accounts in Naukri.
Okay.
But on a single point of day, all the 5 crore people will not look for a job.
Yes. Correct.
So how Naukri will first see he is a candidate or not by the completion. If you have 100% completeness level, you completed the first filtration level.
Okay.
The second one is activity. They have low, medium, high category. 3 categories are there. If you are in the top high level activity, you are always in top of the recruiter's visibility. Okay. Why they categorizing this? Because as I already said, if 5 crore people are in the Naukri, not all are looking for a job. Even though they have a high completed 100% completed profile, they are not actively looking for a job at all the time. So how Naukri knows they are active candidates? One, either they need to pay money in the premium. If someone is paying, obviously they are looking for a job.
for it. Yeah.
If they are not paying premium, you need to inform Naukri I am active by spending some quality time in Naukri. How you can spend quality time? By updating your profile daily.
You're making some small changes.
Put a full stop today. Tomorrow delete the full stop.
Oh.
That is what I'm doing.
You're
5
keeping
years.
it active.
Yes. Last 5 years, I hardly updated my profile from start to finish 10 times maximum. But every day I ensured, even today Sunday, I ensured I updated my profile. I go inside and I put a full stop today. Tomorrow I deleted the full stop. So and whenever you open your profile, it needs to show last updated today.
Okay.
That's the key.
Okay.
By keeping this active, you inform Naukri that I'm an active candidate in the market.
Plus, you inform the recruiter also.
Yes.
That this guy is actively.
Yes. That's the level 2. Once you pass these 2 levels, Naukri thinks you are an active candidate.
Okay.
So
I can show this guy.
Recommend this guy to this. I can recommend this guys. But where I can recommend? That's the next level, right? That's where you need to speak about the resume headline and skills part. Okay. Resume headline and skills part. So what resume headline and profile summary is the one activity and the skills is the fourth activity. So let me talk about resume headline. Quality engineer we have. In quality engineer, what is the designation you have? What is the year of experience? So in some company, the quality engineer have 2 years of experience. In some company, the same quality engineer have 10 years of experience. The designation may be different. But the skill is completely different. Designation may be same, right? So what you need to do, write a right profile headline for you. Take for example, I'm a quality engineer. How my resume headline looks like in Naukri. Quality professional with 10 years of experience in quality, operation excellence, and process improvement domain. So if I put these things, if some recruiter search for a quality engineer with these things, my profile will be mapped directly. So the 1:1 connection will be mapped immediately. Okay, once this mapping is done, the next step is skills. Add relevant job skills. The very, very important of all these things is add relevant job skills. Okay. If you add the right skills for your job, you will be rightly mapped to the recruiter, because the recruitment search will happen only through your skills and the resume headline. Okay. The resume headline may be similar for everyone, but the skills will not.
It will vary.
Okay. So the Naukri will first filter.
These are the keywords.
Yes.
You need to rank.
Yes. If you are a quality guy, what are the keywords you can put? You can put ISO 9001. You can put problem solving. You can put 8D methodology. You can put Lean Six Sigma. All these things you can put in your resume. And whenever a recruiter will search for these keywords, your profile will be shown to them. Okay. And last but not least is identify the right target industries and apply continuously.
That is the okay. Got it.
Yeah. Why identify the right target industry? That's because even though I am from quality team, quality is a common department.
Correct.
IT also have quality, pharma also have. Which industry I am applying? I should not, looking for a other company. If a pharma quality engineer, if a pharma company looks my profile, 90% they will not recruit me, because I'm from automobile and mechanical, right? So I need to give my current industry type and target industry type in Naukri perfectly.
If I want to switch industry, what is the?
Then you need to acquire the right skills and put that in your resume.
Can you expand upon that?
If you want to jump into IT, if you are working in manufacturing and if you want to jump into IT, the one way is digital transformation. With digital transformation, you can jump
That you
into
covered.
IT. Okay.
In terms of
Skills.
not skills.
Even in mechanical, other department, if I want to jump, how I can jump?
I'm in automotive.
Okay.
I want to go to green energy.
Yeah, that can be done. That because the whole mechanical department is 90% driven by process. Only 10% is driven by products. Very few companies looking for a same product experience.
I don't think people don't mind, no?
Yeah. No.
You either
Automotive from green.
And if you are working in automobile, you are eligible for all the companies.
all companies, correct.
Because you are the master. You differ. It's a very you are the benchmark.
Yeah.
If you are working in automobile, most of the companies will directly hire you.
I think auto, aero.
Yeah.
These two are like.
Yeah. And if you are looking for a safety guy, oil and gas is the number one. Okay, because they are safety.
Based on the function and the criticality of that function for that industry.
Why automobile is more on process level? Because they have a huge volume of production.
Yes.
So they want to reduce cost with the high quality standards. So that's how. So you need to mention Naukri, what is the key skills you have and the target industry you are looking.
And if I want to switch industries?
If you want to switch industries, you need to have the skills and you need to mention that in your resume. As I said in my resume headline, quality professional with 9 years of experience with so and so skills.
And you will mention all the digital transformation, all the
Exactly.
skills.
Now, if you look into my Naukri headline, I would mention like highly skilled quality professional with 10 years of experience in digital transformation, process improvement, quality management system, in working with industries like manufacturing, oil and gas, and automobile. So that's how I branched out.
You covered 360.
Yes. That's how you need to do. And if you're looking, I made my sister's profile as well. How I made her profile? Experienced quality assurance professional in quality automation and tester with 5 years of experience, currently working with CTS with the skills in Java, Cucumber, blah things. So that's how that's how you can create. But if you're really looking for a shift your career, you need to first acquire the skill.
Without that,
you cannot able to. Even you put that in Naukri, you cannot. And I said about target industry, and the next part I said is apply continuously. Why
volume. Volume of.
Why I said apply continuously. Naukri works in a way like Spotify and YouTube. If you in YouTube, if you go tomorrow and search about Vadivel comedy, it will recommend you the similar comedy videos, right? Like if you search for some certain companies or industry types and apply in Naukri,
it will start recommending.
Yeah, it create an algorithm. It create a portfolio for you that this guy is from this industry and he will look for this type of job. At the same time, if some recruiters from this industry is looking for a job, your profile will show to them.
Okay.
It understand your profile and your
needs
by this.
Needs and
yes,
will start matching.
Exactly. That's how it understood. And
so basically, you are training the algorithm.
Yes, exactly. Once you've done this, 90
it will start.
Yes, 90 days. First, make the best resume And once your resume is perfect, make the perfect Naukri profile with all 5 steps I did and apply continuously. And how you can see the results are delivering or not. Whatever I said right now, whether the results are delivering or not, how you can see. In Naukri, there is a section called profile performance. You can go there and see your profile performance. In the last 90 days, how your profile performed. How many times it is visible to the recruiters. What are the keywords your profile has shown to the recruiters. These are the things you can able to see. If you open my Naukri profile now, it might have something around 9,000 plus key such appearances. Last 90 days, 9,000 times my profiles are shown to the HRs. What are the
It's
keywords?
more like impressions.
Exactly. And what are the keywords my profile has shown to them? Also visible there. Lean Six Sigma, 120 times. Quality management, 100 times. Process mining, 200 times. So these many times, these keywords are looking.
You can also know which keywords are in demand or what profile of jobs are in demand.
Exactly. And some people, I used to train lot of people, guide lot of people. They used to reach out to me and help me how to get a job. Because whatever I told you right now, I never attended any training.
You learn.
These are learned by myself. Learning come experience. Okay, whenever I have a need, I go to Google, the global teacher. So I go to him and he supported
Google,
me.
YouTube.
Yeah, Google and YouTube. So I got all this information and I understand the algorithm, right? So I started helping my sisters, my family and my friends and my colleagues. And now a lot of people from LinkedIn reach out to me. So the first question they ask me, I'm applying for a job, but I'm not getting a job. So I asked them 2 questions. Share me your resume and share me your Naukri profile performance.
Okay.
I can easily see. In his resume, he has 100 skills. But in Naukri, the keywords his profile are showing in a different section. So there is a gap in his Naukri profile. Some people don't have Naukri profile at all. Some people not keeping it active. So all these things make you, not reaching out the right recruiters at the right time.
Correct.
Once you bridge these gaps now, you can easily.
It's about basically understanding how the market, how the platform works,
Yes.
and marketing yourself.
Yes. It's about the process, like Dhoni says. It's about the process. You got to know the process. Once you know the process, you will definitely get the interviews. And I always have a thumb rule. If you apply for 1,000 jobs, you will get 100. You will get 100 interviews. 4 telephonic interviews. If you get 100 telephonic interviews, 10 in final interviews. If you get 10 interviews, 1 offer. Okay. Because a lot of people in the job hunting, they start very actively today. But after 2 months, they lose hope. I'm not getting job. Why I need to continue this? And then they start go to the same activity. Same, the difficult work or difficult life they are living. Okay. So if you are in a job market, we should be patient at least for 90 days with the same process I said.
90 days plus process.
Yes, the plus process. Without the process, the 90 days will not do anything.
And keep up hope on positive attitude.
Yes. There was a guy asked me how you are saying 90 days and how you are saying 1,000. How you come up with these figures? That's by experience. I put paper on March 15. And till May 15, I have 0 offers.
Okay.
2021, I am talking. I worked in no company in Mumbai and I put the paper on March 15. 2 months, 0 offer. From May 15 to June 15, I have 7 offer letters with me.
Because you learned everything.
Yes. I learned everything, but the first 2 months, my profile was not at all active for the last 7 years.
Okay.
So I'm not at all considered for any job. The day I started, immediately I will not get the results.
Correct.
After a certain period, I started getting the
Put paper and you have started updating your profile.
Exactly.
So it takes some time to.
Exactly. And the other red flag I see with the candidates is they lose hope after the first interview failure. I said May 15 to June 15, 7 offer letters. I was literally killed in more than 25 interviews. Even though I'm skilled, I don't know how to answer. Okay. We need to understand how the recruiter asking the question, what are the things you can say, what things
they
you can
need.
say. Yeah. So all these things come only with experience.
Correct.
Okay, you need to attend lot of interviews continuously. Then only
You need to interact with a lot of people too.
Yes. How to simplify a certain thing and make them understood in 5 minutes. And certain red flags recruiters also looking for. Whether you are bluffing in your resume, whether you are bluffing in interviews. So these kind of things also come only with experience. The more interviews you are appearing, you will get more comfortable. And then, in a single day, I got rejected for 5 interviews. Okay, in a single day. 5 different interviews. And one chief operating officer was literally laughing in my face. You are blabbering here and there. That's happens. Okay,
It
that was one of the the most difficult day. Okay, but that makes me learn how to appear for interviews. That was a learning. Then I started writing down the points and simplifying the things. So these kind of things you need to do.
That is skill.
Yes. Everything is a skill. LinkedIn content creation also skill. Naukri also skill. Job hunting also a skill.
Profile building also is.
Yes. So,
But it happens only if you stack.
Yes. So my last message to the job hunters is, even you got a job today, don't stop appearing for interviews.
And
Just randomly evaluate your skills, values in the
where you stand in the market.
Yeah. If you apply for an interview only, you come to know this is the gap from my side.
Plus have an active presence on LinkedIn also. Understand.
Naukri also keep updating.
Yes.
That is if they're from India. If they're from outside.
Yeah, one guy asked me how to get a job. If I'm in India, how to get a job in abroad? Because
that is also
that's a dream for most of the.
Is there any opportunities like
Yeah,
that?
you can use Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed is one platform. If you're looking for a job actively in abroad, you can use LinkedIn and Indeed. The combination of
That's like that.
Yeah.
If you're looking, please explain that also. No, India within India, Naukri,
Indeed, LinkedIn. You can use these three in
Okay.
India. Number one is Naukri. 70 to 80%.
Indeed also same. Whatever
Yeah.
tips you told, same.
Exactly. But the success rate or the amount of job is comparatively low than Naukri in Indeed.
In India.
In India. Okay.
But if you want to apply for abroad jobs, Naukri also is there.
Naukri Gulf is there.
But
Naukri Gulf.
let's say there are a lot of requirements for European companies
yeah.
also. Many countries, what I was speaking to some colleagues, they were saying in Italy and all, they have some government policies where they want people to come inside and start working because they have a aging workforce.
Yeah.
So that also.
How you can approach the European market? That is altogether. They have a different platforms like Naukri.
You have to find out.
Yeah. You have to find out.
Do the same.
Yeah. Do the same practice. On top of that, use LinkedIn.
Okay. Got it.
LinkedIn is always there.
Yeah,
It's like
LinkedIn
a
is
proof of work.
for 190 countries.
Mm.
Okay. For job also, if you're looking for a job in abroad, in India, the success rate of LinkedIn is very minimum if you apply easy apply. If you use easy apply. But if you are in US, the success rate is more than 60%.
Why is that?
Because LinkedIn is an American-based company.
Okay.
So they use LinkedIn as a job platform as well in America.
Maybe
They are used.
ultra users.
Okay.
Yeah.
First year.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it works there. And
But without MS degree, without studying abroad itself, are there opportunities?
Yeah. My previous colleague, his name is Rakesh Kalge. Okay, he got an opportunity in Denmark. Currently working with CSA.
No.
It's a certification body, sensitive equipment certification body. He worked at the same profile in India for 12 lakh rupees salary, and he's getting more than 60 lakhs at the time.
Nice.
2021. I asked him how you got this job. He said 7 months I mapped my LinkedIn profile with the recruiters.
That recruiters.
Yeah, that recruiters. 7 months, he identified what are the countries he can apply. And in his LinkedIn, he can have an option to choose the location of the job he is looking for.
Okay.
He changed the locations and he continuously applied there. It's a tedious process, but he did that and he got it.
That perseverance pays off. No?
Yes, exactly. Now he is very happy. 3 years done and he's a managerial position now in the certification body and he's having a great life.
Yeah.
So
That career opportunity is also there.
Yeah.
People can explore that also.
Yes. And a lot of people now started teaching how to get a job in abroad in
Yeah.
lot of courses are available. What they will teach, whatever I told you right now, right? The same thing, they will put it in a 45 hours session.
Okay.
Simple.
But very detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think to start off with, they can try this.
But whatever we try, people should understand that everything is not 100% success rate, and we need to put our efforts, wait patiently until it gets.
Perseverance matter.
Yeah,
Correct. On anything. So on the same topic, you do a lot of career guidance also, no? What do you do there? What sort of things happen there? What is your experience on that? Can you touch upon?
Career guidance in terms what I exactly do is wherever I stuck up. I told about the knowledge part. Wherever I stuck up, I find the answer and I put it in LinkedIn. Likewise in job hunting also, a lot of people reach out to me and how to go to the next step. So what I really do to them is I give the answer to their questions. If some guy reach out to me and ask me to help on how to get the promotion. I have a skill gap, how to get the next job. So what I will do, I just sit with him and understand his skills, needs, and then I support him on this activity. Sometimes I don't have the answer, then I will map that to the right expert. Okay.
In the community.
Yeah, in the community, I map it to them. I ask him, please reach out to him, he will help you. Sometimes I have the answer and I guide to them. And lot of people are coming to me only on the job hunting part, not in the skill part. They want to shift their company. They
just want to leave the job.
Yeah, they just want to leave the job. They want me to give the guidance. So whatever I said right now about the resumes, about the Nakari, I work with them, I support them for some time, and I say, you can do these activities. I review their resumes, and then I help them on the feedback part. And I gave them, these are the improvements in your resume, these are the improvements in your Nakari, and based on that, they will build up and then they will grow. And coming, like I started doing with the working professionals, lot of college students also reaching out to me.
Oh.
Since I'm active in LinkedIn, they reach out to me.
One more small additional question. Whatever they teach in today's college syllabus and whatever the industry needs, I personally feel there is a huge gap.
Yeah.
Correct, no?
Yes, 100%.
What do you like? Where is the gap? I don't interact with the institutions because we are doing business. We are busy with that. But I know you are in touch with a lot of colleges. I'm sure a lot of people will be, a lot of colleges also will be reaching out to you for like for the skill enhancement, all that. What is happening there?
What you are asking a question related to the future of mechanical engineering as well.
You can touch upon that also.
Most of the times we speak about the mechanical engineering future, but we really don't know the problem. Our academics are still outdated. We are still talking about 1980 syllabus, 1990 syllabus. Okay.
In 2025.
Yeah, in 2025. Very few people are talking about the current trend. Even the syllabus cover this topic, the faculties are not equipped with that. Okay. I'm not blaming the capability of the faculty.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay.
It is what.
Out of 100 people, 50 people are experts, but the remaining 50 people are not. If they are not understood the current market needs, the current industry trends, they would not, because they started their teaching on 30 years. That means they are at the age of 30 they started their teaching. Take for example, they have 5 years of industry experience. So that time that guy is a prime guy. But the same guy after 15 years at the age of 45, he lost the touch with industry.
Correct.
After 5 years the current technology became obsolete. How come the same academic professional have the same?
Plus academic the syllabus is also not getting that updated.
Not at all are getting updated. Okay, they still roaming on the fundamental part.
Yeah, correct.
If you see the quality of curriculum in CSE and ECE and compare it with mechanical, it's a apple like orange comparison. Okay, they have 90% of market needs, and here we have 25% of market needs. Lot of challenges in that area, the curriculum improvement, quality and everything. But how to bridge that gap is making the faculties more relevant to the trend. Okay.
By exposing them to
industries. Instead of sending the students to industry visits, the faculties needs to go more. They need to be in touch with lot of experts in industry. They need to see. I know a lot of colleges now started taking this initiative. It's a good sign actually, and I'm saying that. But lot of colleges needs to come forward and doing this activity.
I think we have to see this trend across the country.
Yes, exactly.
I remember in US, the professors of universities actually work with the companies to in the company's R&D.
Yes.
To help solve the problems of the companies. So that way they stay very much updated in the current trends. In fact, they are ahead of the industry.
True.
They work on research.
100%. If you see Anna University, they have professors. They are supporting actively for the industries. Okay.
Even IIT.
Yeah, even IIT and IIM. The bigger institutions are capable enough to do, and even in Coimbatore we have PhD and all the colleges.
Yeah.
They are the professors, or the academicians have the skill, and they work closely with the industries, and they are very much trend. That's why the people from the top tier colleges get the right opportunities, but the people from the level 2, level 3 colleges are lacking. That's because the lack of expertise in
it's not about the college, it's about the environment.
Yes, exactly. So these are the areas that they need to address, and first they need to open up. They need to know what they don't know. Yeah.
And coming back to your
Questions?
Question of how you career guidance part.
Yeah. So for the freshers and all, they reached out to me and they asked me. So for them, I I give the basic overview of how the company works. What are the processes or what are the departments they have? Because a lot of people don't know what are the departments they have, right? So I gave them an overview of a certain department, multiple departments, and I asked them to choose some department. It will not happen in a single day, multiple days. I first give them some information about multiple departments. I ask them to read about the departments and come back to me 1 or 2 interest areas. And I guide them on 1 or 2 interest areas. If they choose design engineering and if they choose quality, I give them these are the skills you need to know to be industry ready. I will not ask them to be an expert. I expect awareness, basic awareness. Okay. If they have these things, they will be prepared, be a odd person from the crowd.
Correct.
Okay. And they can attract the recruiters. So these kind of things I used to do.
Recruiters can also spot such candidates. Very easily they can spot.
Yeah. After coming to industry, you are developing your skill is one. Even from the second year or third year in college, if you are developing a skill, that shows you are very interested in the domain. And the recruiters really like these kind of people.
I think this can be applied to all domains.
Exactly. So I do these kind of things, and it's like, how I get trained by my mentors. I do the same activity with my.
You also get to know what state of things are happening inside colleges.
That's how, after interacting with the college students only, I got to know this much is the skill gap.
Yeah.
Okay. I even whatever I studied 2011 to 2015, the same, if not the same, at least 70 to 80% of
It is the same. It has not changed much.
Yeah. 80% of curriculum is still same. But if you see the company, no, not at all.
Yeah, things have
Drastically changed.
drastically changed.
Even ISO is revising their standard for every 7 years. Okay, even the global standard ISO is having the 7-year validity. But the curriculum is not at all revising, right? So that's a.
I think it is a problem of awareness. They don't know it is their first thing.
Yeah, it's applicable to me as well. As a kid, as a fresher, I don't know what are the departments in the company.
Correct.
Because I was not trained.
Same as we didn't know manufacturing companies had a sales and marketing function. We were that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. When we joined from a pure 20-year-old, what will you know?
Yes, true.
Right? You think you go to a machine shop. Okay, they're making something.
Yeah.
They're sending it in truck.
True.
We don't understand the business angle, no. Somebody has to sell, somebody has to make, somebody has to check. It's a vast ocean only.
As he was talking about, someone has to make and check. I think 90 to 95% of businesses in India have not crossed 1 crore.
99 something.
90. Okay.
90.
Huge figure.
Upwards of 95%, I would say.
It's a huge.
Okay, that's a
They are still in the 1 crore.
sub 1 crore revenue.
Okay.
Whatever big companies you see are in the top 5. I think 4 or 5%. That is a very bad statistic, but
Yeah.
I read somewhere.
It is not even in India. Globally, it is that way.
Globally,
The number is different.
numbers
It is
are
not 1 crore. But still, even if you look at US or any other country,
vast majority.
90% of the companies don't cross that one particular significant figure. 2 main reasons I see. One is lack of marketing.
Yeah.
That is a different subject.
Yeah.
And that we'll leave today. Second reason I see is lack of awareness in the quality.
Yeah.
Quality with respect to production,
Yeah.
avoiding the mistakes, quality planning, all those areas. So this is something that I see from a bird eye view. My question to you is, you have seen in depth. You have seen your vendors. You have worked in MSME and you have also worked for companies like ZF and all big MNCs. What is the stark differences that you see? Of course, MSMEs cannot invest the kind of money that MNCs are pumping in. I
You
agree
cannot have
with
that
that.
many resources.
But then some basic things can be done which could have been done,
Yeah.
which could have put them in a better situation, which these MSMEs are not doing. If you have seen something like that, what are they?
It's like if they've not optimized their LinkedIn profile, what are they doing wrong?
Okay. That's actually very vast and interesting question. I would definitely say a lot of people don't understand the gap. At least they don't see the gap at all.
That is
Yes.
what we are trying to
Yeah,
address.
okay. So in my view, what the bigger corporates are doing and what MSMEs fail to do is, as I already said, ZF, my current organization, and my previous organization, Technipe FMC at Dover, they tried to prepare for audits, quality management system audit, not for 1 day, for 365 days. They want to comply with the standards and requirements.
Process is process.
Yeah, they want to comply with the process. If something is written, it has to be followed. They are doing that not for the sake of auditors. They are doing that for the sake of customers and the organization's own success. But with MSMEs, I worked with MSMEs. That's why I'm telling. What we are forced to do or what we are trying to do is, we take the quality on the last day. Audit itself, tomorrow audit, today evening we prepare all the documents. Okay, that's a one key area. One on top of the iceberg, I can say. So if you go in much deeper, they never think about preventive. They think about detective. Some people not at all think about detective. They just send as it is. Okay.
Oh,
They are not ready to invest. They think quality is a non-value added activity.
Quality is like a feature.
Yeah, they think
Oh.
quality is non-value added activity is a right word here. Because they are not ready to invest. They are ready to invest 1 crore rupees in a machine. Okay, they are not ready to invest 10,000 rupees with a quality inspector. Because they think what this guy is adding value. If the machine, I can do business.
He's just signing back.
Yeah, that's what they think. Okay. If the company is having this perspective, after 10 to 20 years, they may be in the 1 crore range or they may be out of business. Okay. Certain companies who put quality first and they want to prevent the issues and they want to deliver high quality products to the customer, they can able to jump this 1 crore and they can become the bigger companies. I saw a company who is into ceiling manufacturing who started in 2013. After 10 years, they are making 120 crore plus business in 10 years. Because the first day they started the company, within 1 year, they got QMS certification. And after 3 years, they got all the 3 certification. So the reason for success is not the QMS certification. The idea of QMS is to make a risk-based thinking, proactive actions, and process-oriented process. Systematic process.
Proactive quality.
Yeah. So all these things are incorporated in the quality management system. So they put all these things in the initial phase of their business and they grow from this. So they're ready to put 1 to 2% of their investments in quality department.
Good.
If they are doing this, you will definitely grow. And long term, it reduces the pain of the owners. If you are an MSME, if you are running an MSME, if any customer failure, you will get screwed by the.
Yeah, the postmortem work is very frustrating.
Yeah.
As a founder, you need to be, focused on growing the company, not, repairing the damage that has already been done.
Exactly. We have a rule in quality 1-10-100. Okay. If the issue is identified very early, the impact is very early. If the issue is identified in incoming inspection, we lost $1. If the issue is identified in the finished product, $100. If the issue is identified in the customer end, $1,000.
It keeps going.
Yeah. So the earlier stage you identify the defect and prevent the defect, you will have the better business. So that's how the whole scenario works. So if you are into MSME, you want to grow, don't think quality as a burden. Don't think quality as a non-valued activity. Quality is the unsung hero.
That's the integral.
Yeah, it's the unsung heroes. The quality department is the unsung heroes. They really want to save the business and they are the one saving the business.
Correct.
They are the one saving the business. Sales is the one bringing the business.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one saving.
These are two end points.
Yes, we are the one saving the business.
Correct.
With the support of production and design. Okay.
Of course.
Everyone is supporting, but we are the one taking
It is a chain.
Yes. We are the one preventing the cold. As a customer quality, hundreds of times I need to prevent my organization's face when the failure occurs.
It's a reputation thing also.
Yes. They used to say your company products are always failing.
Failure, bad.
I need to have the data to show them. Okay, my company is not like that. I'm saving my companies because as a sales guy, you go there and you market your company.
Correct.
Based on the quality of the product we are producing.
Correct.
If you supply a non-quality or poor quality products, you're never able to sell, right?
Salespeople also will not be able to sell.
Yes.
See, there is a saying they say in marketing circle, out of all the means, like you can run ads, you can put content, you can go speak to people,
You can have excellently trained sales.
you can do all the thing, but out of all these things, there is nothing that beats word of the mouth.
Exactly.
And word of the mouth comes from quality.
Yes, true.
One more thing, there is nothing that beats an internally driven salesman that knows that the product is of high quality. That conviction it gives.
Yeah.
In the mind of a sales guy.
You need to trust your product is perfect.
Confidence. The confidence it gives.
No,
We
like
experience this a lot.
let us not talk about that, but I will tell you, when you're a salesman for a company that sometimes produces defective products versus the same salesperson going to another company where they definitely strictly don't send the defective products, the confidence of the sales guy becomes very high.
Because internally, if you are selling to somebody, the product sometimes occasionally there will be some defects. You are not able to pitch.
See, when you face the customer says that there is a problem. when there is a difference between you standing in front of the customer being 100% sure. You can, when you're sure that
You can convince.
you can say, no sir, there is, I don't think there will be a problem. We know about our company. At that time we should not have a second thought in mind. Maybe our company
They say our company could have done something.
We might have the past
something.
Yeah.
so that confidence that the sales guy carries,
Sales and quality doesn't deliver. Sales
I
can't
think it's
deliver.
the same.
Sales.
Customer quality also does the same job, no?
And you know, in MNCs, they have the privilege to stop their production if they have the quality failures. But with MSMEs,
That is a
they have the financial
Commitments.
It's certain things non-negotiable, but they are not ready to address that. I know in my none of my companies in MNCs, they never send a failure part to the customer. Even it is breaching the delivery dates, or even they have the knife over their head, none of my managers came and tell me send this part.
because like to maintain the reputation.
Yes, they know the value of brand. They don't want to spoil the brand. Today, one failed delivery will not kill the brand, but one failed product will kill the brand.
Correct.
Okay. People's prioritize the delivery rather than quality, and some people's prioritize cost than delivery. And
It's a circle.
yes. These three needs to be matched perfectly: cost, delivery, and then quality.
I think quality comes first, delivery comes second, cost comes third. I know customers who pay premium just for the quality and delivery rating.
Because it reduces the headache. That's true.
That's why all the governments are going to the bigger companies, not to the government projects are going to the bigger companies, not to the MSMEs. That's because they know the bigger companies are taking more money for the same product, but with they can trust the quality of the product.
Correct.
Or else you cannot trust the quality. So if you want to success in MSME, please invest in quality.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short.
Yeah. So I think we've covered a lot today. Whoever has stuck around till now, I think they must have gotten, I hope they must have gotten a lot of value with them.
Actually, I think this is the first podcast from our side that has a guidance for both working professionals as well as for the entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
The rest has all been more towards entrepreneurship and we had some real estate, we had EPCR, exports, people face how to export, and these were all
Business related.
But this is something that has added a lot of values for career growth and professionals. So yeah, continue.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother, for taking out the time, accepting our invite, and coming so far. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. So thank you so much.
No, thank you so much, bro. You two really make me to think about my whole career once again back, and what are the things I did right, because I took some time to reflect on my career last 2 days. What are things I did right and what are things I did wrong? I can put that in a simple word so that it will help people. So I really want to thank you guys to make me reflect on my own journey and share that with someone who is in need. Even
Definitely.
if he needs 1 or 2 guys, that would be a bigger success for us. If we help the one guy out of
Even one person sees this
yes.
and gets value, realizes that this much possibilities are there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So
I think we've all of us sitting here, you've been doing this close to 10 years. We've been doing this close to 12 years.
Yeah.
So I hope we added value to the
yes. The ultimate aim is add some value to the people.
And even if one person gets benefited, more than happy.
So really thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so
Please
much.
invite a lot of professionals like me.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
stop
yes.
only in entrepreneurship.
Next.
We'll keep
Because
coming.
as we already said, 1% of people in entrepreneurship, 99% of people are in professional. So let's branch out.
They are related. Yeah.
Let's branch out lot of stories, and my recommendation is next time try to invite some woman leader, a female centric.
We are working on it.
Yes.
We are
Once
working.
you invite those kind of people,
We are working on it.
they have a different perspective. Women leaders from manufacturing,
Correct.
Yeah.
they have a lot of.
We are open to recommendations.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
I said yes.
We are open to even is anybody international also, we are willing to.
Okay, definitely. So let's try to bring back the good olden days.
Yeah. Correct.
Manufacturing.
Correct.
So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming this far. I sincerely hope you found value in this episode. Please do share your key learnings from this episode and your feedback in the comments so that it helps us improve. If you wish to watch the next episode, you can watch it here, and I'll see you in the next one.